gets the low, gonna take the knockdown, does a safe jump, goes in, confirms into the Michael sword, and that is going to be game one to Hota.
Nasty stuff from the Hota. Clean first game. Dreamer making it a little scary at the start of round one. But Hota's making those seasoned adjustments and out the gate, holding down back, showing respect and restraint. And now Dreamer gets the corner pressure, takes the burst from Hota.
Yeah, good start. Earning the burst early on gives you a lot of room to work with. Not able to fully confirm though, but the air grab, very nice from Dreamer. Pushing Hota to the corner, dodges the DP, gets the knockdown. And the 5D connects. The impossible dust is good. Gonna be a grip, and Dreamer with the perfect says, no, it's not gonna be that easy, my friend. 1-0 in game two.
Yeah, all your screen control doesn't need too much. Dismay damage is absolutely strong, but that punish from the slidey counter hits State on the 3K. Leads to massive damage, and Hota now setting up with the jumping, gets the juggle off of the slide. A lot of stun here in this combo, and Half-Life already gone.
Wow, multiple 6Ps in the combo. So hard to do those charge partitions. Dreamer showing their execution, but Hota yet again unfazed, scores a nuke, gonna get the knockdown with Michael Sword, and back into the corner, trying to escape, but the chase down in the air is good. Combos off the nuke, are you kidding me? That is disgusting, sir, and Hota evens it up on set point.
One quick shot to put it here. Where Dreamer gets gripped, it's going to be a little bit extra damage. So hard to burst at this point. Now back at full screen with the hard knockdown. Dreamer's got to be extra careful. One bad slide could be extra scary. Gets the 6 heavy though. That's a good start. And the punishing slide. Into the corner we go. Rest of bowling FRC and gets the burst as well to more massive damage.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful burst bait. Dreamer with a nice life lead. Has Hota pinned down, but a nice challenge in the air. And Hota looks to escape, trying to push his way out of the corner. Good respect on the patience, but Michael Sword too low. And now Dreamer's back in a trade.
Oh, the goal burst! All the meter in the world. There's the Jack Count OTG. One more hit with the rest of rolling. Goes for the low. A little more damage here. Needs one more solid hit, but a great run up IB. Hota not out of this yet. Can close it out if they get lucky, but right now it's all Dreamer until the DP connects.
What a DP. Hota calls out the Dolphin, gets the full screen, and now is trying to close out this set. Rusty roll whiffs, and Hota takes it 2-0. And a big old sigh of relief from our Japanese veteran.
Extra scary there with the rest of bowling. How unpredictable that 8-way movement can be, but Hota just holds down back, waits their turn, finds that mid-screen punish, cleans it out, and makes that beeline to winners finals here at Frosty Faustings.
Yeah, we've been seeing this actually all day from Hota, where the first game, the first couple rounds, we've seen players do damage, get in, even take the first game now and again. But then Hota settles in, starts getting the feel for the player tendencies, and his defense is so strong. His interrupts are so clean. You have to play on point the entire way, and that is asking a lot on the big stage with a belt on the line.
No, it's crazy good. I mean, Dreamer had a lot of answers. Perfectly timed a lot of the slides for getting the punish, was creative in that approach, but Hota also had that awareness as well. A lot of Justice players may send out a lot of the projectiles all over the place just to kind of sit back and let that do the talking, but Hota would throw one out and see how the reaction was. Patient, observant, very, very strong, setting them up for that great path to victory here. But we're gonna see who their opponent is gonna be in our next match as our two-time champion coming up on deck, Jacob Pat.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about Hota being an OG veteran. We are now truly in the OG. Jacob Pat and Elvin Shadow have been doing it for well over 2 decades. And of course, Elvin Shadow doing this while running this whole event, by the way. Can we give it up for our tournament director here? That's what I'm talking about.
Elvin Shadow, never a slouch. Happy to put down this gem of an event here in Chicagoland area. But Jacob Pat, a thorn in Elvin Shadow's side.
Absolutely. And as mentioned earlier today, Jacob Pat is trying to become only the second player in Legacy Guilty Gear history this event to go for the three-peat. The other person to do it? Yeah, that other guy on the sticks, by the way.
That's right, that's right. But at over 40 years old, that'd be a testament to Jacob Pat's skill, and of course their testament. nothing to joke about. Extra strong here, but Elvin Shadow with a lot of experience, of course, playing his trademark green Faust, which is that one character you could always bet on, always rely on. But will the RNG favor our director here? Or will fate lead Jacob Pat to a big match against Hota?
Absolutely. And again, these two so familiar with each other, literally hundreds and hundreds of games at this point over the years. So they know each other's tendencies. You're going to see a lot of player-specific interactions in this one. And we go in, Jacob Pat drawing first blood with the forward heavy, and we begin. The dust connects right out the gate. Gets the impossible dust. Good patience from Elvin Shadow. Does get the burst, but immediately shoved back in the corner for the trouble. And now we go back to neutral, 2H connecting, and mix begins.
All these little interactions adding up into Jacob Pat's favor. Master of Puppets is ready to go just in case they need to put it out. Unlocking a wealth of amazing specials here. Gonna watch out for the bomb bag, block out the scalpel pull, get a huge jump in, should be able to finish it out here with the OTG tree.
Yeah, you saw Elvin Shadow there not being willing to jump forward. Faust's jump arc would not have cleared the enhanced tree, so had to try and make do. But round two gets an early throw and earns the corner, and the empty jump is blocked. Nice defense from Jacob Pat, but Elvin Shadow back in and does earn the burst, but an anti-air 2S gets a burst baited and an anti-air back in control, and now Jacob Pat scores the first big conversion and is looking to go up 1-0 in this set. Master Puppets whiffs a little too high. That is a big drop right there, losing out on the enhanced trees, and we go back to neutral.
Yeah, all that meter gone, and the poison helping out Elvin Shadow here. Jump through connects, a lot of little anti-airs, but Elvin Shadow cannot find a strong enough hit here as Jacob Pat with the corner pressure, the web right above Faust, and the up back, no escape. Gonna get this combo and finish the job. A strong game one from Jacob Pat, leading the set.
Yeah, absolutely. That is the challenge for Faust in this matchup. Faust wants to play at max range, get items out, use those big long buttons to try and contest what Testament's doing. Once Faust is pushed to the corner, it is a rough life, and you saw right there, Jacob Pat earned the corner, earns game one, and now Elvin Shadow back in the corner yet again. Does not block the low, but does get the burst out clean. The bomb, though.
Oh, but the warrant to counter the explosion, get the poison on Elvin Shadow. What a secret double beast. Gonna get Elvin Shadow on a dodge and gets a meteor for his troubles, but at the same time, the damage difference is such in Jacob Pat's favor. The small punish on the warrant, gets the knockdown here. A chocolate bar, not the item I want to see, and the burst gonna put Elvin Shadow full screen.
Yeah, Jacob Pat opting to use burst, get a little bit of room. Nightmare Circular puts poison on Elvin Shadow. He's going to be down to literally no health, and a tree is waiting, and Jacob Pat already on set point.
Yeah, planting the seeds of victory. One more round is all it's going to take for Jacob Pat to get to that winner's finals. Elvin Shadow getting tagged in the air-to-air. Off to the corner you go. More heavy pressure. There's no good escape, but the 5K anti-air is going to come through. And another set of meteors as RNG is heavily on Elvin Shadow's side, but the whip on the going my way gets a light punish.
Yeah, gets in, tries to continue the pressure. Jacob Pat interrupts with Nightmare Circular, but an item connects, ends the poison, and now Elvin Shadow has the corner. Nice fake into the proximity, unblockable. Cashing out the full damage. Elvin Shadow's gonna try and close this out with the Guts Crush. Not quite enough, and the warrant connects, and now Elvin Shadow pushed to the corner, and poison caught by the forward heavy. Jacob Pat going to close it out, baits the burst, and Jacob Pat for the third year in a row, straight to winners finals at Frosty Fausting. What a clutch at the end.
Absolutely insane way with off of the one counter. It's such an active counter. Teleports you on the other side, poisons the opponent, and then Elvin Shadow getting caught, trying to tech in the air, either a drill or maybe a jump K, whichever way it went, getting caught as Jacob Pat just made the huge call out, dealt so much damage and took that to the bank. Elvin Shadow, though, with that second chance in the loser's side of top 8, it's going to have to sit on it a little bit, and we'll get to play in a little while longer, but it's going to be a harder road now for our favorite Faust.
Yeah, roughage in there because you saw Elvin Shadow kind of gave up the kind of knockdown you would prefer to have with a set an item because the Guts Crush was so close to closing out that life bar. You have to try and get there at that point. And these players know how tight those Guts Crushes can be. Couple more hits, we're looking at a 1-1 round, maybe a completely different set. But Jacob Pat, as always, so unfazed. Doesn't matter what he gets hit with, what weird interactions happen, a strange clash, always seems to know exactly how to recover and always cashes out for trades. And how many times have you seen him trade and the opponent ends up in a net and you're just like, well,
it sucks. It's always the layers. It sucks. Everything is covered. No matter which way you think you have room to play around, it's always beasts and bits and skulls. But we have two skeletons coming up. I don't know. Digital Watches versus Soup. Going to segue badly into our next match in loser side. Top 8. Axel versus Dizzy.
Yeah, so
it's going to be a fun little match here as we have two characters that we don't really get to see in top 8. Although Digital Watches, she usually has some great runs. But Soup here had an amazing one so far here at Frosty Fausting. Had a big win over Izzy to get to this point, eliminating a very strong Swift player to have Dizzy in top 8.
Yeah, absolutely. And just like our first matchup, we are getting a battle of the old guard versus the new. Digital Watch has been playing the XX series for a very long time, consistently one of, if not the best Axel in North America, and is always a threat in any bracket she enters. But Soup has been rising up the ranks, grinding plus our net play, and his Dizzy is mad scary.
No, it's super duper good. Seeing that last match to qualify for top 8, just the amount of control and stalwart wherewithal in a game where Dizzy lives up to her name.
Absolutely.
You know, some mistakes don't get afforded to you, and it can be a quick way to lose composure. So it'll be interesting to see another match in this way where Axel having such long range, great tools to fight out from that distance, but Dizzy with so many of her own full screen tools, a lot of projectiles at all those different angles, can be so tricky to deal with.
Yeah.
Axel can get those big damage combos just like Dizzy can, so they both have a lot of different things. They have similar things going for them in some respects. How well Digital Watches can play her game of going in. She likes to be aggressive on the offensive while also playing the matchup very well. How well can Soup prevent that and take advantage of those situations, and especially just enforce that once you knock down Axel, he has to deal with so much of that pressure, and there's no easy way out for him.
Yeah, absolutely. One unique trait Axel does give Axel in this matchup that is quite important is multiple multi-hitting long-range pokes. Rasengeki hits multiple times, 5P hits multiple times. That's important because not only does it allow it to erase a fish or a projectile that might be out, but there's still another hit waiting that can actually tag Dizzy, and that's going to be something that has to be navigated throughout the fight. Both these characters can actually fight at multiple ranges. Axel is thought of as, big long poke, big screen control, but Axel can rush down once you get knocked down, and Digital Watches is very, very effective at that rush down game once she senses she has enough leeway and advantage to go in and press her.
Yep. And that's the thing, we'll see how well Soup can handle that pressure. Even from Axel, the zoner, it can be extra scary as that damage can go crazy. Yeah, so it'll be fun to see. And then there's, like I said, a lot of little interactions you're going to see here and there from both sides, as you only get 2 games, potentially 3, to really make those crucial adjustments in a matchup to understand your opponent and make it count. So it looks like we're all set, ready to pop in. Axel versus Dizzy. 6 wins on the player 1 side. Let's see if we can get player 2 some dubs.
Absolutely. We go in the loser's side here, and right off the bat, Soup earns the boost. Air dashes right back in, and an incredible start. Is Soup gonna get the big Dizzy conversion drops? That's fine. We go up an air throw. That is a stun, and that is round 1 before we have even got warmed up on the mics.
Yeah, Soup is saying and call her Dizzy because she dishes him out. No problem there, and a counter hit spike. The fish taking the hit, but a great cancel there from Digital Watches, who finds a 2-piece air into the unblockable, but nice up back and using that double air dash to get out of space, to get a dodge.
Yeah, I really like what Soup's doing here, not being overly aggressive even when a fish is out or a projectile is available, waiting for the right time. And the big combo baits the burst. No punish, though. Digital Watches with a little bit of room here, and now one more touch. Nice block on the cross-up, no punish there. Opts to use the flame, does tag, not quite enough. Digital Watches have the FD, and the cross-up gets over, and Soup takes game 1 on this loser side battle.
High risk 2F on the other side, but those quick dizzy air dashes, and she has 2 of them. Some
sure
of
does.
the unclassed mobility you'll see from one of the 2 characters in this top 8 that have double air dashes. extra spooky and a great start going on the crossover, but Soup jumping forward, avoids it, gets full screen, gets some summons as Digital Watches trying to approach and gets a solid first hit.
Yeah, Digital Watches does get the hit in, no real big exchanges just yet, but an anti-air gonna be big damage. Gets the full confirm, and Digital Watches with a nice life lead, but Soup going back in, gets over the anti-air, the far S whiffs on the crouch, and no confirm there, chases down with an air throw, but just gets a jump heavy for the trouble, but the ice spike lands a knockdown.
There's the throw, some of the best tick throwers you're gonna see here, the goal burst, killing out the fish at the very least. There's the red Sengeki, into the corner we go. FRC, but the grab, no fear from Soup, hard knocked into fish. Oh, we take the trade combo, I like that, but a crouching S. It's gonna get Soup almost out of dodge. Slight life lead, the pink bubble, and we get a nice conversion here. 6H into the extension, can we finish the job?
No, not quite. Axel Bomber drops, Soup comes down with the jump in, crosses back over, and the fish clips in, and Soup on set point.
The ankle snapper does the job, and the ground start 6K to catch the up back. Rashosen gonna whiff. There's the grab into the fish. The backdash though getting popped, and Ice Spike getting punished.
Nice, debates the burst as well, and Digital Watch is gonna cash out big damage in the corner. Dizzy with very low defense, but drops the end, and Soup does escape. The red bubble connects, and little too far for the Ice Spike, so we go back to neutral. Nice challenge by DW, going up, should be able to close out from here.
Yeah, no problem there. All those little hits adding up. Round on the board, but still a long ways to go. Makes the escape. There goes Soup, but unfortunately gets tagged by the jump in. 6K comes out. 3K, excuse me. Big anti-air, big damage. We're gonna get the FB into some more extra credit. Air dashes and the hard knockdown, and party time. Good goal burst again though.
Yeah, Digital Watch says none of this. I am gold bursting. I am not letting you set up that corner game. And DW with a quick turnaround, and we are one game apiece here in loser side top 8 at Frosty Fausting.
Immaculate composure from both players here, not letting anything rock the boat. Jump K, air to seal it, and then a burst is going to get eaten up, as now Digital Watches has to be extra careful. One solid knockdown could be extra scary. The call out on the up back on the unblock, and a slight punish into the Ice Spike, summon the fish, and now it's heavy pressure.
Yeah, the sweep connects, but drop there for Soup. That's okay. Gets the crouching heavy is a random straight hit, and now is in the corner, but Ice Spike with no FRC, and Digital Watches escapes, but down to almost nothing in the tank. Going to have to FD anything but the grip and the Ice Spike, and once again, Soup back on set point.
Yeah, the zoner damage going crazy on both sides. Trying to clock the 6K again, but the crouching heavy comes through in the tech. Digital Watches not getting grabbed up, does not want to give up the space or get knocked down.
And once again, a hallmark of Digital Watches, faking the unblockable and catches the up back, and it's a big catch, big damage, but the drop and the reset for 5P, run it back, and DW gonna look to close this out. Not quite, but any stray hit will be able to get us to a final game, final round, and there it is! Final game, final round, loser side, Frosty Fausting's 18.
Big trade there, Digital Watches take it to the bank, but the fish comes out, a light punish, the 5K, stops Dizzy in her tracks, but that throw, the range on it could be so good, wake up DP, and escapes, but at what cost? So much life already gone on Digital Watches' side, off the wall, a nice air conversion, now Soup in full control.
Yeah, as the spikes out, catches them, fish is taken care of quite quickly there, so DW does get back to an okay neutral situation, but the FB spike comes out, the Axel Bomber whiffs, and Digital Watches trying to get in at a massive life deficit, but the IAD jump D, and Soup going to eliminate Digital Watches in an excellent back and forth set.
No, super fun stuff. Soup advancing in the loser side, but please show some love and shout outs to Digital Watches here with that great Axel play.
Absolutely. Really, really good adjustments by both players. Love to see that back and forth, the layers being added on layers. You mentioned it at the end there, you saw Soup using more grabs. I joke about Dizzy being the best grappler in the game, except I'm not joking. You know,
No.
her kick throw game is so terrible.
I've heard that said about her for like 20 years now, and that hasn't changed. In this iteration of Guilty Gear, it's so funny to see just how scary it is. As soon as you want to hold down back, a Dizzy player knows and get so much value after those grabs. So Soup is going to be able to grip and grab some more folks here as they're going to have another match in a little bit. So we have another losers match to start things off and continue on here. TJ Brown goes up against Deft. Testament versus Amelia. Again, the new guard coming out strong here. TJ Brown has made some great runs last year, having a fantastic performance. Wants to replicate that again this year and go even farther. But Deft with a superb Amelia is going to be a lot of fun to watch as you have that high mobility character. A lot of air dashes, a lot of screen control, and crazy Oki and pressure going up against Testament, like we saw earlier, who has the extreme control, the normals, and just the screen presence of a god.
Yeah, and let's not underscore how impressive it is. TJ Brown now 2 back-to-back top 8s at this tournament, and you've seen the caliber of the players here at Frosty Fausting. That is not something that happens by accident. Her Testament has been very impressive, but this is a matchup that Testament players will tell you is not the easiest in their kit. Amelia's movement, like you said, the ability to use hairpins, such a strong projectile, gets rid of nets, gets Amelia in. And Amelia has very adept jump buttons at clearing out some of that screen pollution. But the thing is, Amelia doesn't like when other people get to play her game, and when she's on the ground, she's just like the rest for Testament.
Well, let's see what these two can advance further here. Already the first big combo coming on the side of TJ Brown, but a great burst from Deft right into the net. You gotta be careful here. 5 PMs here. We're gonna get this nice knockdown. Master of Puppets is incoming soon if you're not careful.
Yeah, should get knocked down. Does pull out because of the lightweight on Amelia, so Dev does get out of the corner, but right now has yet to land a single strike, and TJ Brown is just kind of running shop, putting up the screen pollution, but Silent Force gets Amelia in, and now the mix begins.
All right, there's this overhead immediate burst out from TJ. 5P to kill the net, and a Gravedigger's gonna seal out TJ Brown's strong first round.
Yeah, I really like that burst immediately there from TJ Brown. Just goes, nope, I'm not letting the Oki character run this multiple times. Let's get this closed out. And a very apt use of the burst, showing a lot of respect for what Deft can do with a single knockdown.
Right, Secret Garden's there. It's gonna punish the too heavy. Little cross-ups. Small damage, nickel and diming it, gotta be careful here. TJ Brown waiting for a big opportunity. Lush Shaker Force break, hard knockdown, and the Warrant not quite making the escape.
Yeah, very nice use there, long enough to get the knockdown, and now Deft runs in, gets the quick throw, but drops the combo. That's a rough drop right now, and the hairpin is back. Still hasn't picked it up, hasn't been able to get down, and TJ gets a confirm, should be able to get Master of Puppets on like, no, pulls out of the corner again.
Back into the corner you go.
Yep.
There is no escape. Gonna set him that hairpin a little bit. Great air to air. Last chance burst. The Wolves gonna pick it up. How many overheads can we do? How well can we block TJ? Surviving until now. The pickup, the burst. A little bit greedy on the burst. You're not a hero at this time. 1-1 in rounds.
Yeah, that's a rough mistake. Hopping up the burst on the whip is not going to get it back for the majority of round 3. And Death smells blood going in, maintaining the corner, trying to make sure TJ Brown can't set up anything but an escape. And now we go back to the center, but TJ Brown back into the corner. No, I lied. Death corners himself, and now the mix begins.
All right, 6P overhead. Pops out though, gets the escape and a chance with the whip punish. Oh, that nasty force break. Disc cross up, but the anti-cross up with the crouching heavy comes through. More repressure and a great dead angle setting up the EXCVs.
Nice dead angle from Deft in return. Goes with the immediate low. Confirms. Beautiful confirm off the air dash. And the fake cross up. Deft looking to try and close this out. Should have enough. And Deft goes up 1-0. Beautiful adjustments there. Big thing in that round. Just not finishing those combos, not getting Master of Puppets set up. And it is rough for Testament with those lighter weight characters. They tend to get a little bit higher on the net. It's a lot harder to get the one-hit Badlands knockdown. We're gonna see if TJ can adjust.
Yeah, a little rough spot here. Sets up another net and punishes Death from taking it away, but the air is good. The 6P even better, and the burst bait The block is super solid, and not even a warrant, just being denied the escape here. Now you gotta hold this knockdown and guess.
Nice defense there from TJ, does survive the Oki, but stuck in the corner, slowly trying to advance out. Gets the Grave Digger to get a little bit of space, and now can TJ complete one of these combos, get a complete knockdown. I like it, simplify the process. Take your knockdown, take your mix, goes with the overhead into the net, and this should be more enough. No, another drop from TJ. Def has a little bit of life here. Can he make it hurt?
All right, blocks the Grave Digger, chip, not right to the table, takes hit by a net, and lands right into the 5P. TJ Brown, she answers back with a round. Has a commanding performance here, trying to bounce back. Round start, jump net, denying the airspace, and getting a nice solid combo to kick things off.
Yeah, going for the big extension and gets both one-hit badlands, but because Amelia's lightweight, she was able to tech, and now the knockdown into the mix. Nothing doing at all, showing a lot of respect for a potential warrant there, but another confirmed by Def, and Secret Garden comes out. Can TJ defend? Gets the throw and gets out of the Secret Garden mix directly into Nightmare Circular for the poison. This is gonna be big damage.
It keeps stacking up, another extra combo into the net. Conversion is not quite there, but the damage is done. The last chance burst, gonna get challenged. And now 1-1 is TJ Brown. She answers back in kind, taking us to a third game here.
Yeah, absolutely massive composure there from TJ Brown. When you've dropped multiple combos in a set, it's very easy to start second-guessing yourself. Start thinking instead of just playing, and really, really good composure to adjust, simplify the combos a little bit, but still work to be done as one of these players will be going home after this game. Def in once again, but a nice challenge from TJ Brown with the 2S. Go back to neutral. Ooh.
Crouching heavy denied, trying to spin to win, but the burst is good. Action, doing a lot of re-jump pressure, trying to get around to 6P to beat the net and get a hit, but EXB saves the day. Massive damage, but a nice dead angle, get the hard knockdown. Trying to get a bait on the warrant, no throw free with the up back. And now one more shot, TJ Brown finds the overhead, match point.
Yeah, TJ Brown bringing it all the way back to set point, looking to send Def home in top 8 here at Frosty Fausting. Nice fight, the anti-air, no confirm, but the confirm off the low silent boards. Beautiful from Def, gets the knockdown. Nice block on the overhead. TJ escapes and we go back to neutral, but the net waiting and willing to start the party. And TJ Brown gonna go to the corner and start the mix. The overhead is not blocked. Once again, gets the one-hit knockdown. Opts to not go for Master of Puppets immediately, tries to get everything and sets up EXE Beast.
All right, gets a 6 heavy, a lot of life lost on the side of Def, running out of opportunities. Gets a small hit though with the pin. Burst out from TJ Brown. Jump P in the air, keeping Testament under pressure. Force break on the Lust Shaker. This is huge damage.
Yeah, the longiness connects. Def looking to close this out, keep it alive, and Def pushes us to final game, final round, yet again in loser's side.
Anyone can take you here. So much on the line. The stress is at maximum. The 6P connects, but the warrant getting punished by the block. 6K from Milia. Recovers so quickly. Another punish on warrant, but too far for a full combo. We're still gonna find one though.
Yeah, wow, what a conversion from Def, baiting out 2 warrants. Baits the burst, but it's an OTG. The knockdown, not quite enough. Def gets the throw. Can he close it out? And that is going to do it. Def moving on, eliminating TJ Brown in 7th place. Yet again, another incredible back and forth on the loser side of this top 8.
Super fun set, but give it up for TJ Brown.
Yeah, absolutely. Back-to-back top 8s at a bracket this gnarly, this full of killers, and doing it as an early 20-something? Are you kidding me? What is with these kids?
It's what happens when you get good net play.
Funny how that works.
An amazing community, and one of the least expensive fighting games you can get in this day and age. Plus R is that and more, and this action has just been incredible. These last 4 matches, absolutely stellar. We have, though, our top 6 now as we're starting to wind down more, and plenty more losers action that'll come up shortly here as we're going to go to a quick break, but we'll be right back with more here at Frosty Faustings.
Level up your gaming empire with Gaming Generations, the Midwest's premier force, delivering blockbuster events like Frosty Faustings and Pokemon Regionals across the U.S. Gaming Gen has every gamer's back. 2XKO is a 2v2 fighting game featuring the iconic champions of League of Legends. Fight solo or with a friend. Play for free on PC or console. Message sales@monamoon.com if you're interested in carrying Monamoon products. Almost 100 stores nationwide and a few internationally, with above-average margins and fast customer service. We carry binders, deck boxes, trading cards, and many other TCG accessories. Okizeme Coffee brings you the perfect morning combo. Get launched by their Dark Roast, a smooth Guatemalan blend with powerful chocolate notes. Whether cold brew, French press, or drip, this bean tastes great even without sugar, making it a healthy way to avoid overpaying at the coffee shop. And if you want to optimize your routes, the Light Roast is a Colombian blend that's perfect for a pour-over. The citrus and plum notes will definitely improve your wake-up options. Unleash the next era of Fatal Fury City of the Wolves with Season Pass 2. 6 explosive DLC fighters dropping monthly from January through June 2026. Starting with Taekwondo Master Kim Jae-hoon. Returning legends Nightmare Geese, Blue Mary, and Wolfgang Krauser join the fray, plus 2 epic mystery characters teased for massive surprises. Rectangle Corner. Badass controllers to dominate the competition. The Skullgirls Community Tour 2026 is in full swing. Frosty Faustings is the first offline stop of the year. Coming to Combo Breaker, CEO, TNS Online, and more to be revealed. More details at start.gg/Skullgirls.
Welcome back, everyone. More Frosty Faustings, Guilty Gear Accent Core, plus our top 8 action coming at you live here in Chicago. I am Raph with Clage, and we got some more heavy matches on deck.
Absolutely, down to the final 6 in this bracket that has been an absolute bloodbath from start to finish. But we still have much work to be done and a champion to be crowned, as we have on our winner's side the Japanese legend himself, Hota, and our 2-time defending champion, Jacob Pat.
But we're going to start this part of the top 8 with Elven Shadow versus Deft, and then after, Dreamer versus Soup. It's going to be Faust versus the one and only Millie, and then May versus Dizzy. 2 ridiculously crazy good matches, just like the last ones we saw that went the distance to game 3s in just barn burners of sets.
Yeah, so impressive to watch these players adapt on the fly when the pressure is at its highest. The entire ballroom is watching in the most literal sense. This is the only game going on right now. You know all eyes are on you. You know that this is the first real major of the year. This is a massive event. Nothing starts your year off in fighting games right like coming to Chicago and walking out with a belt.
100% true. Do y'all agree? Are y'all having a great time out there in the crowd? You'll love to hear it. Thank you all for joining us on this big Friday as we close out this main stage at Frosty Faustings. Legacy Guilty Gear on display, the first of the 3 Guilty Gear titles that'll close out each night. And you can't ask for a better bracket for Plus R.
No, not at all. And yet another banger awaits us as Soup goes back up on the sticks with that Dizzy. Gonna be taking on Dreamer. Dizzy versus May is quite the interesting matchup in Plus R. You have obviously 2 characters with solid air mobility, Dizzy being one of the best in the game. Lots of ways to deter May from coming in, but May gets a single counter hit and Dizzy has a sad.
That's true. All it takes is that one little spark to get things going, but catching Dizzy, one of those hard parts. When you do, it could be great, but, you know, SeaWorld and your dolphins and your whales, having to deal with fish and ice spikes and all other kind of BS and bubbles, it's just going to be a menagerie of aquaticness between both of these characters. So I'm really curious to see who can set the pace here between these 2 titans.
Yeah, absolutely. The game plan in theory for May in this is very simple. Executing the game plan, on the other hand, a much taller order to be done. But we're going to see if Dreamer can navigate the fish-on-fish battle as we go under the sea here. May versus Dizzy, loser's side, Frosty Faustings 18. Loser goes home, winner moves on, stays alive to try and take home that title.
All right, taking it on as we're already getting that crouching ass Just to set some tone, gonna avoid the fish, and just adding this pressure with the regular grab, not an overhead kiss, but right back at you, throw into the corner with the ice spike, and it's time to block your life.
Yeah, can't be challenging there. Just going to get swatted for the trouble, and Soup immediately back in. Does connect and earns the corner. Rest of rolling, daring Dizzy to stick her hand into the blender. Nothing doing. And we go back to neutral as Soup takes the knockdown on the Blanca, but a trade, and Dreamer right back in.
Okay, the throw again. What an answer from Soup. Tying up the life lead, getting out the summon, a big bite, quick low, watch your dome, the bubble's there, the blocks are good, but the air throw, clutch to finish it as Soup strikes first with that round.
Yeah, absolutely. Dizzy has a very large air throw range in this game, using that to perfection there as Soup closes in round one. The anti-air, however, whiffs, and Dreamer right in there. Nice backdash to avoid the challenge with the crouching heavy, and gets the confirm on the low, but a drop. Chance there for a lot of damage left on the table, and now Soup with a little room to operate.
Oh, the backdash is good though, gonna get the throw out of the corner, but again, reversal throw. We've seen throw for throw, back to back, gets to run into coast to coast, knocked down the ice spike, a burst there for Dreamer, but under heavy pressure, has to be extra careful how he bursts here.
Yeah, gets hit by the low, but Soup does not get the confirm, and a nice air throw from Dreamer. Gets Soup to the corner and earns the burst in the process, but Soup manages to make the escape. Block the slide, not connecting this time. Nice hard challenge there with the jumping heavy, and now Soup going in, gets the laser hit, trying to close out this round, and this first game, not quite there. Dreamer right back in, trying to hold the corner.
There we go, a little hit, and doesn't block the ankles. We're going to a final round in this first game as the slidey once more coming out for Dreamer, paying off. Jump heavy, nice just blocking it in the air, being extra careful. Do not want to get hit by any of these big made buttons, and a clutch anti-air gonna extend some solid damage. Half-life already gone.
Yeah, really nice confirm there from Soup, getting the maximum, saying, I just want the damage right now. Dizzy struggles to get knockdowns on those higher end confirms. So very nice use of maximizing that, and Soup with a nice life lead, but gets gripped for the trouble. Oh, but a big drop from Dreamer, but the Dolphin gets right back in. The second one, however, is avoided. Another Blanca slide, but a trade on the fish kind of negates that knockdown. Do it again into the corner, and now Dreamer trying to close this out. Dizzy close to a stun, but gets out.
No burst on either player. No player bursting yet in the scary spot. One chance to make or break this first game. The reversal Dolphin and the hit coming out. Doesn't get the block or the FD. As we have a crazy win there from Dreamer down to the wire, and that's just game one.
Yeah, no, both players playing quite the game of chicken with their burst. They're refusing to run into the bait, and Dreamer able to get the final blow, but right into the start of game two, Soup is in there in the corner, but an escape after the drop. Chase down with the jump heavy, lay the spike, nothing doing, and Dreamer right back in there with the confirm.
Uh-oh, we're getting that sliding knockdown to massive damage. The run-up grab, gonna set up a nice save jump here. Dashes out, but no good. Double Dolphin into the Dizzy. And a 6 heavy gonna set up Dreamer. Match point.
Yeah, that is the sacrifice you make playing a character with this much mobility and this much air control and this much screen pollution. She gets stunned really easily. Small mistakes turn into round-ending losses. Now, Soup trying to run it back, get back on the board. Nice stagger pressure. I like the way Soup is holding down the corner here, but Dreamer does eventually escape, and now is trying to return the favor as we go back to neutral. The projectiles are coming out.
Okay, first on the first hit there. Gets the low though. Here's the fish. Gonna set up some massive damage once again. The bubble's gonna add more pressure here. Ice Spike gets hit by the Dolphin to the face. A nice little hit just to make that space. Another good summon. And now just more pressure, but the slide comes out. A trade, and then a big hit. Not blocking that 2D means we're gonna loop it. We're gonna go with the rest of roll for the knockdown. Now you gotta guess per game.
Yep, blocks the overhead, but does not block the low. Opts to burst, and the anti-air, and Soup stays alive. Going to final round here in game two. Loser side at Frosty Fausting's 18.
The bravery to anti-air May when one counter hit can be so scary, but Soup, not afraid, gets the run-up grab, a knockdown's there, some more pressure, and we're going to add on a bunch more damage.
Yeah, nice use of the FRC to extend, earn the corner in the process, tack on the extra damage. The anti-air connects again, but this time not a full confirm, but the bubble connects, and now Soup on the verge of pushing this to a final game. Just needs one more good confirm. But Dreamer navigating the storm right now, gets the Blanca side, and now Dreamer is in.
Makes the escape, gets the up dolphin to get the air-to-air. Solid block, even better FDs, but not blocking high. We're gonna extend it here with the sliding knockdown, and this is the beginning of a big comeback to seal the deal, but the wake-up throw once again too far for a burst, and now you gotta pray. Unfortunately, those prayers not answered, and we're going to a third game.
What a gutsy challenge throw there by Soup. Says, I know what you are doing. I am trusting my read, and it is enough. Pushes this to the third and deciding game. Who's got the next layer? Who's got the next adaptation? Gonna have to show everything right now. It's win or go home.
Yeah, so much at stake, so much pressure here between these two, but they're bringing it and making it exciting. The bubble does not punish the slide, so at the very least, Dreamer is okay, but stuck in this corner and all this room for Soup with the run-up 5K. Gonna find a small hit.
Nice anti-air on the 2S yet again, gonna take the damage. But the Blanca slide doing so much work right now, and a conversion from Dreamer. This is gonna do a grip.
Oh, there's the force break, at least making some space and good summons, and a chunk of damage already gone from Dreamer, and all this room to set up as Soup is adding on extra credit. The pop on the bubble for some more, but the air throw from Dreamer is going to enable a huge combo, but a better burst from Soup to stay alive.
Yeah, no, big drop there from Soup. Might have been able to close out the round. Does bait the burst, but not far enough to close out just yet. Holding out the spike, trying to catch that last hit. The fish laser connects, and Soup now on set point.
A big blast from downtown. Dreamer, though, the run-up slide, recognizing that it continues to work. Soup has not blocked it, has not punished it. It's going to get me in, it's going to get a knockdown. Hold this dolphin and a run-up restive roll.
Wow, what a call-out play. Goes right up into the restive roll, but Soup regains composure, catches a laser hit, and now can run the mix. Keeping pushing to the corner. Very nice. Soup holding it down. Dreamer looking for that escape. The FRC on the ice spike, and yet again connects. Soup looking to close this out, and Soup clutches it out. Advances on here at Frosty Fausting's 18, finally converting those big corner hits. An excellent back and forth yet again. We're getting a show tonight.
It's been super good, and making it to the top four. What wonderful play. Unfortunately, out at 5th place, so it is Dreamer. But please show Dreamer some love for their amazing May.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, really impressive work there navigating the screen. It can be so hard to fight through Dizzy's walls of projectiles. Those fish are basically immortal because hitting Dizzy doesn't get rid of them, so really, really good back and forth, but Soup able to get those last few clutch combos and move on here. And as you said, my friend, it is the final four coming up.
Yeah, one more to see who will make it into that top cut. As once more back on the 6, back on the deck, our TO Favorito here at Frosty Fausting's Elven Shadow once again going up against Depth in what is arguably considered one of Faust's hardest matchups, dealing with Amelia, a character that is so skilled at these aerial approaches and making it almost impossible for a character like Faust, who relies on a lot of normals for anti-airs and screen control, to really contest her, moving around, landing, and playing her game.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those matchups where Faust has to earn the item throws, has to secure them by either getting a poke and canceling into it, finding an opportunity to kind of challenge the other air dashes in.
Yep.
Not an easy time for Faust to get space. Milia's mobility absolutely outpaces Faust, basically in every way. But we do have some grand equalizers, one of those being one of the best air stop signs in the game with jumping heavy for Faust, and that's a button that's going to need to be clutched upon if Elven Shadow wants to stay alive in his own event here.
And hey, the items could be in Elven Shadow's favor, so there's a lot there that can help eschew and make things tilt in Faust's favor. Between these two, it's going to be a very exciting match, no matter how you look at it. And if anyone's going to know how to deal with Milia and really push their way forward, it's none other than Elven Shadow. So it looks like we're about to pop right in what's going to be our final losers quarterfinal.
Yeah, absolutely. Been up so many good Milias in the Midwest over the years, so it is a matchup Elven Shadow will be familiar with, but eventually runs out of FD. Nice use there from Def to maximize the punish, and an anti-air 5K, and Def off to an amazing start here.
Gets a 6K, gets the bait on the burst, but the 2K anti-air. Elven Shadow a little bit of damage, despite the very low life here. Hard knockdowns, oh, top knockdowns, a little lightweight, didn't quite work out. 6P, the hover, stays okay. And a dead angle to give Elven Shadow a chance. Doesn't account for the winger though. Catches on the reversal, round 1 Def.
Yeah, wow, Def making a great read there, realizing Elven Shadow got the knockdown he was looking for, was probably going to do some kind of FD break in the air, go for one of the mix-up. Says, I'm just going to reversal, I think it's good, and it was good. So Def up 1-0, going to get a knockdown here? Nope, not quite.
Oops, run 6P, I like that answer. More re-pressure in the corner. Here's Elven Shadow trying to up back. Not quite working out.
Longest almost connects, but Elven Shadow trying to escape the corner, not the trade he wants to get out, however. So we go into Longinus once again, and Def going to start the mix and force break disc. Cross is over, but the instant drill and Elven Shadow gets some solid damage. Running in, Def with no burst to work with. The proximity blockable is good, unblockable, pardon me. Oh, but the mini Faust causes the OTG.
We are scrambling left and right. There's the force break, there's the disc. 2K anti-air, the hairpin, the block, and the punish on the burst. Def scoring game number 1, being so squirrely, so hard to catch, and just playing at these perfect ranges where all of Elven Shadow's tools and options get denied.
Yeah, absolutely. The rare time where a mini Faust actually was Faust's own worst enemy in getting that OTG and allowing Def the escape, and now has a 1-0 lead, and he is holding down the corner right now.
Okay, find the jump 2K, but not really much you can get from it there. The hairpin gets a little bit of punish, and a 6 heavy for the knockdown.
Yeah, Gold Burst does not connect for Elven Shadow, and now he's going to have to work real hard to get some leverage here. Massive life Def to play with. The anti-air on the drill. Def should be able to close this out easily, and Def on set point, trying to send our tournament director out of this bracket.
I love Def with one ear to the crowd to hear anybody talking mess about that Milia. Not at this time though. Air dash in, finds the sweep, hops over in the corner. Elven Shadow just kind of not flailing, but just in a tough spot. Not getting the great items that might control the space, and a 5P anti-air gonna score a good knockdown.
Yeah, Def content to just be like, I'm staying on you like glue. If you aren't away from me, you can't throw items. What a conversion, but drops the combo off the force break disc, giving Elven Shadow a little bit room to work with, but right back into it. Nothing but lows into the tick throw. Does drop the combo afterwards, so Elven Shadow escapes the corner. This is going to be good damage. Nice burst on the going my way. And Def trying to close it out, but drops again, but goes up. Chases down with the air throw, and Def going to move on into the top 4. Give it up for your Frosty Fausting's tournament director, Elven Shadow.
Not the finish they wanted, out at 5th place here, but still such a strong showing, running a big event like this and being able to compete at such a level time and time again. But here and now, our top 4 for Plus R at Frosty Fausting's has been decided, and it's just 4 of the best players that you've ever seen piloting these characters to the peak of their ability.
Yeah, and we get an absolute monster up here. Arguably the best player in North America, taking on arguably the best player in Japan. And Plus R at Frosty Fausting's. Y'all ready to watch the 2-time defending champ take on a legend?
Reset it for some reason. Hit reset it for some reason. It wasn't muted.
Clash of big talent here. One of these two is gonna
it changed the mic for some reason. I don't know why I did that. But how you doing, Rio?
Will put themselves at guaranteed top 2 and retain that last life that is required.
I think I made a mistake playing.
They have a little easier time, as difficult as it may be, to survive weather the snowstorm and be crowned your champion. The tail of the tape 36 versus
I think I made a mistake playing this game again. This game really stressed me out more than Marvel Rivals did.
How important going into grand finals is on winner's side. When the margins are this close, when the competition is this tight, having that set in the back pocket, if you need some time to adjust, if you need some time to get your legs under you, because that is the one minor disadvantage.
I decided to stream Street Fighter 6 today because I wanted to get the thing. It's mod display. Oh, thanks, man.
So lots to be decided right here. This is going
I think I had this for a while, didn't I?
show as we get the two-time champ taking on who everyone would tell you coming in is the #1 seed in this bracket.
Yeah, everyone. What people mostly expect.
It's
#1 versus #2 here.
it's really stressful.
Part is, as you know, it is a first to three. We are finally in territory where there's 3 games.
It's bro. I'm pretty stressed out playing this game, bro. Man.
Going, and you know these two players have surely had played each other
Really?
this weekend.
I've had this for a long time.
To maybe set the stage for understanding who will pull out the big tricks first to make the
Should DP there.
situation. As we're gonna have a character like Testament who does so well, full screen, up close, space control, every which where it can make it difficult for a striker like Justice to set up, right? If you have a warn right, teleport to the other side, even from full screen behind Justice. You can negate things by putting up his EXPs that can maybe knock Justice down.
Nope, can't do that.
Set up and then use those projectiles to follow up.
At a time.
And find the find that big damage against Testament. There's so much to observe, especially in game #1, of how things set the pace and who's ready for this very interesting matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. And both players are going to be very familiar with these characters. As you've seen today in the bracket, Justice.
I should have supered. I'm gonna fight another high ma- Why am I fighting high masters? I'm nowhere near the rank yet.
And we're going to see if our defending champion has what it takes to navigate this matchup. Hota out the gate with a black beat combo for half your life, but Warren connects, and now the game begins.
Good response there. Before you go though, we do have a counter, we do have the DP. If we're not careful, it's a matter of the burst to make the escape, and a slight life lead for Hoda. A race. That's how Jacob Pat has to lose.
I like that use of force break skull to try and deny any sort of air approach there. Doing it again, you can tell this is something Jacob Pat has practiced for this matchup. You don't see a lot of force break skull from him unless there's a really good reason. But a burst gets baited, and Ota going to cash out.
Nice extension in the other side. Maximizing the damage. The big beam super.
Are you serious?
Who's got guts? Not you.
Oh, dropped it.
The huge combo there to steal round 1 in a statement.
What a confirm, using the nuke to bounce back to the other side and cash out with the super. I see you, Hota. That is that knowledge being put to use.
God, what am I doing?
Full control for a lot of that battle now.
What?
Has to try and get back into it. Trying to get any momentum right now. But Hota, that defense so strong, does get tagged, and now the mix begins. The overhead connects. Jacob Pat starts again.
Ooh, nice walk into 6P though. FRC gonna set up some nice damage. The first to avoid it, but if he can air dash it, finds a jump dust, doesn't get the knockdown. Hoda trying to find a chance to make the escape. Doesn't FD the 6 heavy. And with this should be enough to take us to a 3rd round of game #1.
Yeah, excellent return there from Jacob Pat. A tried and true staple he likes to do. If you burst, he will burst it. He will air dash in with JD because that button is so hard to contest. Nice use of FD, not get hit by the end here, but nice confirmed for Hota. Going to get the knockdown, get the safe jump, but does not bait Warren. And now into the corner, opposite dead angle, negates the poison, but tagged yet again. And back to the corner we go.
All right, gets below that time. The net is there, ready and waiting. Gets the run up, nice block in the 6P. A backdash into a delay in the dust. You couldn't see her lean back. How do you block that? The burst block on the side. FRC on the explosion, and that should be enough to close that with aerial micro sword.
My God.
Striking first blood. Gets the
It should have killed it. But yeah, Ryu is not broken.
Realized you would back as far into the corner as you can get, using the corner to obfuscate the dust animation and scoring the big conversion. And Hota clutching out the first game. But again, first to 3, plenty of time for adjustment. But the catch counter connects, and Hota is starting to feel it, seeing that elite defense. Wow, Jacob Pat opting to burst at the top of the screen, says, I have to get out of this situation. Force break down, and Hota is running shop right now.
Oh, other side, Michael Swords there, the explosion's good. A lot of repressure avoids the warrant.
Oh my god!
As right now, Michael Sword from the sky, set up another little missile, we're just gliding on by.
All right, the first break, Skull connects, but the anti-air, the succubus does bail out Jacob Pat, but so much work to be done right now.
Forgot.
95%
Quick.
life deficit.
Quick dash.
On the 5-8, but not able to go any further than there. Hota escapes the punish on the Badlands, and Hota.
A little too zesty. They're trying to do that air-to-air. Hota again gonna be happy to block. Other side still blocks on landing. 5K, immediate burst, does not want to get put on a knockdown. Force break Skull's coming out. Avoids it beautifully.
Wow, what use of Michael Sword delaying the landing, avoids force break Skull, but is caught in the ESCB's pressure, and Jacob Pat gonna do maximum damage here. Not gonna have Master of Puppets online, however, because of the force break Skull.
Oh.
Corner with the air dash off the FB, that's really big.
Why did I?
Missile, the Skull, and they pass through. We finally get the curse with this up back, as Porter's just casually just avoiding every which way. And then the Michael Sword for the sliding knockdown. Still, the lead is on Jacob Pat's side, as Hota is just still kind of managed their way forward. There's the missile, and there it is moving in.
Yeah, no, right now the big issue Jacob Pat is going to have is that Hota is
Why did I fuck that up?
Using those force break Skulls is causing a lot
I'm-
of tension.
I messed up the damn timing.
But a conversion going coast to coast. Looking possibly for the burst,
Oh,
to take the knockdown. Hota spins some of that well-earned meter, gets the dead angle, and gets out.
Zooming forward, little
Nah,
by little.
I'm just ass again, bro. That's just, I'm just too rusty.
She's just holding forward, and a burst is going to get baited. Jacob Pat, Gravedigger takes the round on the board there.
That is a massive shift in potential momentum. Jacob Pat gets on the board, pushing the second game to a
She
final
cut
round.
this guy.
No mercy to work with.
Mistake.
The anti-air, nice fadeaway shot with the OTG from the tree.
Yeah, it's
Giving
a,
that hard knockdown.
it's a mistake I regret,
We stand
bruh.
up, and we make the escape by falling in the net.
Wow. And that's some matchup knowledge. That is impressive by Hota, no matter how you slice it. Escapes the corner. Wow, a little bit of a showdown there. Hota blinks first, but gets the knockdown, and now that horse break Skull out again. Wow, just jumps right over it and gets the new detonation. But crouching heavy connects, and now Jacob Pat doesn't convert. Had the meter for Master of Puppets. That's wrong.
How it goes, a 2S anti-air is going to put a big lead on the side. Jacob Pat, Master of Puppets, gets the FRC and able to get the poison to finish
That's
the
missing
job
puts.
here with the dust as a cherry on top, 1-1 in winners finals.
That is now two absolutely filthy closeout conversions, one from each side. And wouldn't you know it, it's an even set as we go into game 3. And Hota like, hey, that kind of nasty.
The smile on Jacob Pat's face, hitting that little combo, having such fun here in winners finals. That's the love of the game shining through.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've seen that for the last 2 years. Even in the most rough and clutch of situations, Jacob Pat is always up there smiling. He knows he's never out
I could have, but I feel like I might have messed up the timing. I wanted to go for level 3 there, but I worried that I wouldn't kill it, so I wanted to get the DP after it. But I know I did it too low, so I was gonna go for a reset.
All right, missiles are out, but a force break Skull. And avoids it with the too heavy. Nice job from Jacob Pat hitching forward.
Third option.
The 6P here, as right now, the up back on the curse has to do all of this, blocking all day, all night, but the Michael Sword connects, but the Crow saves it. Warren gets punished only by a little bit.
Wow, incredible active defense from Hota. Navigates an elongated stream of pressure, and now is all the way out. Force break whips, but he converts afterwards, and Hota just walks up and slams Testament into the ground. Hota takes round 1 in game 3.
Have you ever been dropped by a Gundam like that? Jacob Pat can say so. Big jump, and not a full confirm that Michael Sword's going to connect, have to block the missile here. And now we're starting to crank up that risk gauge. Give me that knockdown, and look at this lead that Hota's holding.
Yeah, Hota putting him, and all of a sudden that long defensive structure he was able to utilize to survived that pressure in round one, and now he smells blood in the water. The cross-up connect, but a last-second burst. Can Jacob Pack run this all the way back?
Oh, such a scary spot. Hoda avoiding it. Flawless fall, but denying the force break stall. Slams, trying to get something, gets the burst through, and now we're still out of pixel here.
Hoda showing a lot of respect there, using that burst early, but Jacob Pack has earned the corner, but that defense from Hoda yet again. The FRC to stay safe, but no punish. Jacob Pack, the net connects.
Right. A little bit of something, gets the EXP, the pressure's good, no DPs yet. The backdash slam! As Hoda makes a huge call out in that corner pressure. Doesn't matter if you've got trees, beasts, or nets. We make that prediction. We believe and we find the throw to put up Hoda 2-1 here in quarters finals.
That was so scary. If that backdash is read incorrectly, there's a real chance Jacob Pat converts into Master Puppets, but in this case, Hoda with the catch counter getting off to a fantastic start in game 4 and has already earned Jacob Pat's burst. So Jacob Pat, plenty of work to do to get back in this game.
First right back to you though. There's the 2H, explosion with. Good idea so from Hoda, makes the escape to the air. Jacob Pat gonna find this knockdown here, setting up some pressure and just putting
God.
Hoda in the blender, but the Michael Sword gonna not work out.
Yeah, Jacob Pat dodging the microsword. This time the backdash does not escape. Jacob Pat going to go for the full conversion, trying to build up as much meter as possible, get Master of Puppets online, and
I'm going for command gun mix-ups.
Available if it's needed, but now Jacob Pat pushing to the corner. Nice dash under. Oh, but the OTG drops the combo.
Right though, repressure's really good. Even though Hoda makes the escape, they're at such a high deficit with barely any bar. Puts the skull out again. Hoda has to hold it this time. One little hit.
Modern Ken.
From Jacob Pat out here. Just chilling. Puts up the web. Air dashes in. Hoda gets through the curse, no problem with just one string of damage.
Yeah, no, great patience there from Hoda to wait out the curse, but eventually does not block the toes. And Jacob Pat pushes us to final round here in game 4, trying to stay alive on winner's side. Gets the early knockdown. This time an overhead finally connects. Hoda opts to burst early. Going back to neutral here. Both players showing a lot of respect. The catch counter reaches for the next county over. And Hoda gonna earn a knockdown. The dead angle from Jacob Pat gets
Bro.
Excuse me?
How many reverses you want? We got counters, we got DPs, and a 6P even there to find it air-to-air. The burst though, I like that from Jacob Pat. I want to be hard knockdown and put it to the blender. Sets up some nets, the explosion until a Michael Sword knockdown. We're dashing in just to keep applying more pressure. Blocks a 6P. No free damage here, and there's a big punish. As Hoda's gonna set up for the finale. Put your hand away. It is time for match point Hoda.
Yeah, might have been an option select throw there, but it comes on nonetheless. Catches Jacob Pat, and now, as you said, my friend, set point for our legend from Japan. But Jacob Pat, as always, on the phase, not gonna stray from the game plan. Running that pressure, but his defense from Hoda does get opened up. This is gonna be real solid damage with that guard bar cranked up. Gets the knockdown, opts to not go for Master Puppets, but the dash and throw, a new look from Jacob Pat. Now, running the corner game again, the burst is online. Will Hoda use it? Not yet. Hoda does escape the corner, however.
Absent.
Alright, there's a big block, but it's okay. Too far for a punish. Michael Sword's gonna connect. Hard knockdown's good. The walk up, just blocks the net. Finds the TK. Michael Sword. Slight damage, nothing really big. Jacob Pat finds the escape out of the corner and gets the 6 heavy.
Yeah, the trees connect as well. Jacob Pat, any conversion here, will have to deal with a burst from...
Why do so many people play Ken on Modern? I have no idea. Why do you go for the same? I have no idea. People still play Ken like that since the very beginning of the game.
Cannot take him off the sticks. Going to game 5.
They all still just play the same.
Get loud.
They're like going for throw loops.
Let's go.
Oh, one and done? Okay.
Insanity! Both of these players playing out.
I this, but a little bit of time I played a lot of Modern Kens. It is weird. I don't understand.
Yeah, Justice is gonna be slow. She'll make her way forward at a
It's so weird.
but we can make it almost impossible to
They
come out unscathed.
they play the exact same.
Between these two, one will find their way to this grand finals of this final game.
Another Ken.
EXE beats pressure. working out for Jacob Pat, keeping their distance and keeping Hoda
This was a classic.
Yeah, players showing so much respect to one another right now. We've seen so many little minor adjustments. Who has one left? Who can find what it takes to close out this game 5 and go to that grand finals on winner's side? Both players showing a whole lot of patience, but eventually the Michael Sword connects and the pickup on top of it. The Jacob Pat erases a nuke, but still stuck in the corner.
Yeah, so supposed to be in. The up back is there, but the explosion is getting tagged. Give you that knockdown in the FRC, the walk back overhead with watching Jacob Pat, but the explosion once more just flying face first to the bomb.
Yeah, no, Hota at that exact range kind of blocked Jacob Pat down, jumps out of the EXEVs, doesn't have to take any risk, but gets the knockdown. Jacob Pat, nice use of the DP to escape, but caught by Badland. Man, another block of the overhead. Hota's defense is so unreal.
Oh, the rage all the way from downtown. You see how well Hoda negates the nets with these big jump buttons and is able to cope so effectively. Once more on match point, grand finals within the grasp of the Justice Master from Japan.
Absolutely. Michael Sword connects, and now Jacob Pat in the corner. This is when the pressure mounts. Can you get the game started? Force break goal, holding things down, but again, Hota showing such patience and abrupt trade. That's brutal.
The pickup after all that?
Are you serious?
What?
That is filthy, and the throw. Hota with that pickup, trying to close this out. Punches ticket to grand finals. Jacob Pat can't escape the deal back. Uses the burst to get away, but Michael Sword connects, and Jacob Pat down to no life. The Michael Sword once again. Hota going to grand finals on winner's side.
The big pop off after the headshot hurt around the venue. That peak in the airport and Michael Sword to catch the approach. The big head shake, feeling it in his soul as Jacob Pat shook him down and made him scared for every little bit going down to the wire. But only one of those two can sit pretty and stay in the winner's side. Hota, the #1 seed, showing stalwart. Now gets to wait to see how it plays out and see the final opponent he'll be facing Jacob Pat out.
Something I really want to highlight while we were kind of popping
That's an option.
Hota did not. Hota went back to character, but took a minute, took a moment to kind of figure out what's working, what's not working. Something I love seeing top players do. You don't have to match rematch. There is no rule that says you have to go right back in, and the best of the best will often take a moment. Right. Some players, they want to get right back on the horse. They don't want to wait. But that was immaculate, and now setting up that days of grand finals. But you have some bills to pay, gotta run some ads. Don't go anywhere.
Ah, you got me there.
Round 2. So, you just found out that you're famous at the game. You need that big cash payout. You're going ahead with a big sleep. Well, I have a solution for you. Okazeme Coffee, light attack.
Really? Game?
Late night lab sessions or tournament mornings with 8 AM blues. One cup sharpens your reactions, steadies your hands, and gets your brain back to flame perfect. So next time life knocks you down, don't guess. Okazeme Coffee. Improve your wake-up options.
God. I was baiting that out, but I forgot I'm way too close for that. I wanted to bait that out, but I'm way too close. Really, game? Oh no. Oh, that's a bait. God. God.
Atasa Collabo just dropped. Limited run sticks with that filthy Quanba Wolf drip on premium Atasa Noir. Loaded with Senmitsu LS56 and Sanwa OBSF 24s for buttery influence. These ain't your average customs. Hand-painted by Atasa Limited in Japan with Kwanba's signature teal flames and gold accents with only 50 units worldwide. They're already moving fast, so cop yours now at atasa.shop before the wolves smash them up. Dominate Fatal Fury City of the Wolves with Season Pass 2. Kicking off now.
Oh my god, I mashed. I freaking mashed. Panicked too hard there.
And 2 history legends. One character drops every month from January to June, plus exclusive colors and stages. Grab Season Pass 2 on Steam or upgrade to the Legend Edition today. Evolve the Fatal Fury legacy and claim victory in the city of the wolves. Paragon. Grassroots FGC since 2021. Ignite your competitive spirit at Midwest Battleground 2026, the ultimate Chicagoland esports extravaganza, exploding with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Overwatch 2, Valorant, Rocket League, and Rivals 2 action from March 6th through 8th. Watch elite collegiate teams, high school phenoms, and open bracket beasts clash at the Sheraton Lyle neighborhood for gold and massive prizes. Midwest Battleground is where Midwest legends are born in epic battles. This year, 2XKO is partnering directly with community organizers on 20 live solution tournaments all over the world, also known as the 2026 Competitive Series.
Yep, that's plus. I forgot.
Play 2XKO.com. Now live for pre-order on manamoon.com. The Devil Trigger collection contains 2 deck boxes, dice, monitors, and more. Art by Kainanat, Mana, and Kai. Matcherino has empowered gaming creators in their communities since 2015. Tournament production and monetization.
I think I had time for that.
27 of Frosty Fausting's main games have Matcherino pages ready to support.
That is not what I wanted.
Welcome back to Frosty Fausting 18 live from Frosty, Chicago, Illinois. Hundreds have tried.
Why did it give me Fireball? I want a DP there.
We are going to crown a guilty here, axing for plus hard champion. My name is Clay, here with the homie Rap. What a set that was.
Absolutely immaculate.
Oh wow, that's an option.
Between the 2 highest ranked and some of the best players
Nope.
in the globe. But now we're going back down.
Nope, bad idea. Level 1. From there? Really?
Versus Soup, winner of this, facing off against Jacob, had a first degree for a chance to get to grand finals and face
Oh my god.
Phenom Hota.
Yeah, no problem at all. Just win this incredibly tight loser semis, earn your right to play the 2-time champion, and then go be a Japanese legend. Easy. Do it every day.
No problem. Another day in the legends. Both of these in loser semis, Death and Soup, young guns, something to prove here. They are the last of these new guard who can really make a play and make a big monumental run.
No problem. No, not at all. And another matchup where you have 2 of the strongest military-based characters in the game. Where this match is won and lost, or you can navigate the neutral block. You can use the projectiles to get that advantage. Sometimes in a matchup like this, one knockdown might be all you need. So, we go in loser semifinals, Death versus Soup, and both players drawing a little bit of blood, but Soup has turned the corner, and that dizzy grapple game has begun.
Yeah, they have so much to offer for either one. You mentioned the Oki, they've got that double air dash ability, which is essential, but the 2H coming out. Death finding a small hit, not much to show for it, but right from afterwards. Showcasing Soup's amazing defense, totally dash right into the 6 speed for the first.
And it works out all right. We still far S into a knockdown, but Goldburst. Now, Death's going to try and run this all the way back. Goldburst gutsy, but not the end of the world because it does come back like a normal blue burst. But Soup, Tara's first blood here in our loser semis across the thousand.
All that meter, not much to show for, unfortunately, but fighting that first hit, looks like it's a knockdown from the lightweight that is dizzy. Double air dashing back in the corner, but how do you like it when you get cracked up?
All right. Nice use of the crouching 2S in the air. For some reason, an unthrowable air normal because, I don't know, Dizzy's cool, I guess. Death going in with the knockdown, going to start the mix. What's the block? Nice defense again from Soup, but gets caught on the toes, and Death does escape down to the last little bit of that health bar. Bubbles there, gets a little bit of
Gotta stop doing that. They like walking back a lot.
Soup in a small position, but the quick hits is gonna let them get around the board here. Just back to first to two, so there is a lot on the line.
Are you serious?
So scary. The bubble counter.
Random heavy kick there.
Gets a knockdown too. Fish incoming into a nice pressure with the spike.
Yeah, Soup keeping it very simple here, just taking simple knockdowns, getting the most out of the breakout. But a nice use of roll there from Death to get out of the corner, and now gets in and earns the burst. So that's a big deal here in this third round.
All right, 2-8 counter hit with 2S. Took a beautiful anti-air, gets the pop on the bubble, and the anti-air.
Oh, why do that?
Bringing it up and saying sayonara to game number 1 as Soup. Commanding performance all throughout losers. Has not changed expression, stalwart, focused, and
Really nice play. Got quick with the time.
Thank you.
When you're fighting early with that much mobility, it never really bothers. Just taking the hits, taking the knockdowns, and keeping it simple. And sometimes that's all you need to do in a high-pressure situation. But Death has been here before. Now the knockdown begins. You see Frame Kill gets in again with the air dash to the low. Where we go this time? Nice block on the low from Soup. Escaping corner, but gets caught by the crouching head in the air. Uses the force break disc, but not able to secure the knockdown. But a clean, perfect round there for Death, and on the board here is game 2.
But into this, good effect, but a crouching heavy into the side swap. Laserfish here has now
Yeah, you can definitely tell. This game's always just me out more than Marvel Rivals. Because one, all these games are quick. These games are quick and completely random. I mean, Marvel Rivals is random too, but this is more random. Random that you don't know what to do, or even if you know what to do, you actually don't do it. The game doesn't let you do it, and it's frustrating. You can make so much mistakes, and you get punished for it, and you just lose the set. While with Marvel Rivals, you have so much time to make up for your mistakes. It's that's why this game stresses me out so much now, because I've been focused so much on Marvel Rivals. It's a pain. Because you think Marvel Rivals is the only one that has like brain dead players? You forget Street Fighter 6 exists, bro.
Immediately claims the knockdown for himself. Now we go back full screen. Soup content to just throw out force break spikes, whittle down that.
Like I can no longer get back up to high master. It's like I have to focus on this game again if I want to do that.
Return, and now trying to get that all important win. The drop goal.
The lightweight pops up with the run up disc. The clash as well. We're getting close to a finale here. To at least go to a final game, and the anti-air from Deft. A very good nod, recognizing they made some great decisions. Held on strong. And one more shot here in a big game number 3.
Soup let off of FD, thinking it was only going to be a single hit forward punch. Both hits connect. That's enough for Death to take us to final game. Winner fighting for the right to go.
I messed up.
Our defending champion. Right now, they're back and forth. Death
Oh my god.
nice coast to coast with the force break disc, and the mix begins. The empty low connects again. That seems to be working for Death right now. This time, fakes out a dead angle. Beautiful read, but does not get the knockout. And Soup does escape briefly, but all the way back to the other corner. Death on set point.
Chase down there. The confidence from winning game number 2. Answering it back with just this amazing pressure. Not letting Vicky have a chance to set up, to play her game, or to even maneuver. Look at that. Double air dash in. Another full conversion to the disc knockdown. As she's just waiting for a chance to jump out. There's no escape.
Yeah, great defense on the blocks, but not able to escape the corner. Gets a 5-8, and now finally going in. 2 attempted air grabs don't connect. Death does get the throw and earn the reverse. Now Soup with almost no resources.
Close call.
But as the corner does a grip to Death, trying to get the win, but the winger comes out, not enough!
Oh, and the bar slash. One last hit will do it. Death moves on in top 3 to losers finals, eliminating Soup, but at 4th place with some amazing dizzy play and a godlike Show some love for Soup!
Incredible run there. You know Death was slept when that winger didn't get the job done. It's like, oh,
He dashed up like that.
nice, simple run up. I'm just going to meet you with Juarez. And that punches the ticket. And your reward is taking on the defending champion. This is going to be an interesting one. Testament versus Milia. Again, a very interesting matchup to try and navigate.
It'll be a fun, and it's going to be that long set like we saw in Winners Finals. A big first to three between these two here. Jacob Pat wanting that run back against Otap, but Def giving a nice little pat on the back, ready to go with this big little matchup. There's so much to be told here, and if this is hopefully we go, can this really be made? We see someone like Jacob Pat for Grand Finals and get themselves in their first Fausting or the expected matchup for Grands. Yeah, together.
We get the paper bracket. Could it actually happen? And considering how many wild matches we had today, multiple upsets across the board, this is going to be real interesting to see.
he got a frame trap for that?
Put our defending champion out before he gets his chance to run it back. It's the best justice in the world.
I DI'd!
So important to get the momentum early because this is such a momentum heavy fight.
Mistons are there. The losers finals.
I DI'd! It's not to use one of the problems, bro. I swore I did the input, but it just doesn't come out.
Frosty Fausting's 18. Death draws first blood, gets a throw. That fails out Jacob Pat as it is wont to do. Nice use of the tree. It also fails out, and now Jacob Pat has the corner. Sees a little bit, does manage to avoid the anti-air, but now Jacob Pat puts it in.
Gonna get the pin, gonna get the burst out from Jacob Pat. Gonna run up 2S. A follow-up gets the counter hit for 2H, and there's the burst out from Def to get tagged. And a nice big knockdown. The Grave Digger's gonna serve the XCP. Good block of the 60. When you're still in the blender, hoping for the best. Don't see the eyes, and it can come back. First blood, Jacob Pat.
Yeah, I like the patience there from Jacob Pat. Didn't try to force the issue, waited for Def to try and move and gets that round one.
My God.
Back in there, holding down the corner. Good defense, but the anti-air 60 catches. It's the dust, and now do it again. And try to up back, not quite escaping, and Def should close it out. We're gonna go to a
Oh, guess wrong.
the last second drop.
And 6K doesn't quite work out. And now Jacob Pat, the corner is there, the 6K block, but the hairpin gonna clear the field and set us up for a final round in game one.
Good work from Def there, avoiding commentator's curse. I apologize in advance.
Oh, 6 heavy, not ready, but not gonna be the hard knockdown. 2S anti-air is gonna clear, and we're gonna go with the EXCB setup. Another 6K blocked, but the low, not so much.
Yeah, absolutely. A big boon that Testament gets in this matchup. Milia is so lightweight that sweep turn into full confirms, but
No, really?
bails out the air throw, the combo off the throw, but Silent Force connects. Not a knockdown, however, so Jacob Pat able to work his way out of the corner, trying to take this first game, but Def right back in.
Nice little internet sequence. There's the throw before the disc gets active. We're gonna get a big knockdown. No first down on Jacob Pat's side. Secret Guard gets a low hit. Big damage there. One more can do it. First down with so much meter here. Gets hit by the 2 heavy Grave Digger. Grave it up. I don't have an uppercut, but I'm invulnerable to it because why not?
Literally, why not? What a show of patience from Jacob Pat there at the end. In the absolute worst possible situation to be, Amelia fully stopped, you're knocked down on the border, and yet again, you just cannot phase our two-time champion. Nothing rattles this man, and he takes a 1-0 lead and already has a little light lead and a net. Getting it, what is that, the 4th time, the 5th time?
Every time. The hitboxes on those moves not big enough to combo and stop the net at the same time. To roll forward, trying to make some space, it doesn't work out. And but that time he clears and we get the counter hit but no combo.
Yeah, no, clearly a move that Def thinks is a key in this matchup. We've seen a ton of ATR 6B, but not really cashing them out for the big damage. But Silent Force not a counter hit, so no knockdown. Opts to use Longinus to get the knockdown. Equalization, but a Goldberg for Jacob Pat. Gonna go in with Nightmare Circular, and now the FRC catches.
Jacob Pat up 1-0 in game 2. Reversal super, they can just hold in that position, forcing Jeff to be extra careful. 3 rounds, or another round for Jacob Pat here, looking to go up 2-0. Hairpin comes out, clears out the web, and the jump K, gonna force the knockdown into the setup with the dip, goes low. Let's see that corner combo. Not quite.
Drops it there, so Jacob Pat can escape. Does, so Def's gonna feel a little bit rough with that misconversion, but immediately back in, baits out the Warren. Beautiful read there from Def. Knew that Jacob Pat would try and Warren out of the secret guard, and this time the force break disc set there, willing and waiting. Def back on the board.
Yeah, the delay of activation, perfect to stop the Warren. Coming with the jump K. No chase down is there, finds a small little air hit, and keeps it going with a Black D combo. There's the burst up from Jacob Pat, and here's into that. No safe landing.
Get that character out of here.
We're seeing Def utilize Silent Force to try and get rid of the Nets. The problem is he's not getting the full conversions out of it, and now
I don't know what he was doing there. Usually they would just start camping right off the bat. I didn't see a EX fireball or anything.
But this is going to be a rough comeback. Now it's Curse to add onto it. The JD connects.
Oh, it's -1.
Trying to take a 2-0 lead. Lawrence, the dead angle, but the burst, Def's still in there. And
Yeah, usually they'll start camping right off the bat. Thing is, I don't know what to do against JP while he's camping.
Chip imminent, and the run up 2K as Jacob Pat closes it out with barely sweat on his
I think I should just take a break here, should I? Because it's already 11. I'll just watch the rest of Frosty Fausting.
Wow, beautiful spacing on Badlands. Get the
Why am I fighting a Grandmaster? I shouldn't be fighting him yet!
Now, going for the big combos and Jeff doing a rip to Jacob back.
That was so sick to see that sequencing, but immediately too heavy out of the situation. Hairpin is available though, just in case.
Anti-air 2S connects though, and Jacob back gonna look to maximize. Master of Puppets only gives
Strong.
hit OTG, so
That's
big
plus.
Warren connects Def first.
Oh, that's +2. I forgot. That's a setup.
Poison damage. It's got rid of the enhanced tree. The crossover force break disc.
You can do that.
Mix-up should be enough, but that burst is online. And it's not baited. 6K. Clutches out. Def back on the board, up 1-0 in game 3.
That's been the Def answer.
God, this character. I should have blocked that.
And already, Def getting a hard knock into the corner. Goes to the hair guard for the first time. Gonna bless those angles, get another knockdown. Run the mix again. Nice, simple and straightforward. Jacob Pat blocks it, makes the escape.
Yeah, eventually able to weather the storm. Catches on the net. Not going to be able to get a massive confirm here, but does earn the corner. Nice defense from Def. Blocks the overhead, but not blocking the toes. And right
Oh
back
my
into the
God,
trigger.
this character.
Jacob Pat spinning meter to try and maintain, but gets caught with the air throw. And the meaty lows are going to get Def on the board. 2-1. We have a set, my friend.
Had to kick it into high gear with running opportunities.
He can. That works.
Just run up the chase down.
Took it. Why does that work?
Little instances matter. Gets the punch with the jump. The knockdown's good. There's the burst out from Jacob Pat.
And I still lose much because of that. 'Cause I'm nowhere near this guy's level yet. Yeah, I'm fighting this guy, losing, and I lose at least like 5 points for it.
The net has interrupted. That lost a lot of damage, and now Jacob Pat takes full advantage. Gets the corner, baits a dead angle with Master of Puppets out. Def has to burst if he wants this round, and does earn the corner, and all the enhanced trees and webs are gone. So Def with a chance here.
Yeah, getting good damage. Has some pressure. Tried to make a dead angle with that super jump, but great patience. And Jacob Pat fires a clean hit. We're gonna go coast to coast. Doesn't quite finish it there. Quick text.
Nope.
As a 5P, watch out.
Get out of here.
The knockdown here. The sequencing is really good. Can we crush the guts? Can we stop the burst? Yes, we can.
Great read
Yep.
from Def. Knew Jacob Pat would try the last second burst. Nothing doing, and now Def looking to even up this set as he is on game point here in game 4. Secret Garden connects. Can we take this down?
I like it. Hard knockdown is there. The hairpin as well as the secret garden setup, 5Ks to keep you on lockdown. Woo! The cross under on Badlands close, and now Jacob Pat gets the conversion, gonna put Def back in the corner.
Don't lose to a master, bro. Please don't lose to me.
So Jacob Pat gets interrupted with the anti-air. Wow, nice up back and breaks the disc. Empty low, here we go. Lush Shaker FD. Big drop there from Def, but runs back in, gets the throw. Can he close it out? He can. We are going to final game. Losers finals, Frosty Faustings 18. Jacob Pat versus Deft. Look how locked in Deft is. Finally blinking, finally smiling. But it is no time to smile as we're going to sudden death on this final game. 5
Yeah, it's because of my fireballs.
Deft has been looking real strong, but it's Jacob Pat you're talking about here.
Huh.
Victory is not gonna
That's
be
actually
easy.
surprising.
The first show's gonna get eaten up.
Stop using fireballs.
Knockdown time to guess with your life. Yeah, Iron Saber connects, nothing doing but a jump does connect, and now the mixed start. Jacob Pat finally blocks the toes, but is thrown for the trouble.
Oh my god, the frame trap.
Is now staring down set point as Def is trying to
Get
punch
off.
that ticket to grand finals. Living up to his name, navigating everything so perfectly with pinpoint precision. Gets knocked down though. Jacob Pat finally gets to play some offense. A 6-feet connect, but too far for the Badlands. There's the hairpin, a dead angle, and we're getting a full confirm here.
Not bad, yeah.
The dead angle maintains the momentum here. Jacob Pat on the verge of sending us to the final round.
Plus button's so dumb. It's whatever.
Final game! Final round! Losers finals! Let's go!
I was this out.
More time to catch the hairpin. The extension there. Are you kidding me? Give me that hard knockdown. Play that record, DJ. Doesn't get the combo, but catches you landing with that 5P. Put that record on. Gets the overhead.
Lose finals? Really? Wow. It's Millia versus Testament.
Yeah, Secret Garden is out. Warrant is baited. The burst is
Whoa.
baited. And Def closes it out. There will be no three-peat. Def going to grand finals at Frosty Fausting's 18.
Yeah, so God's combos are really cool, but yeah, his buttons are way too slow. I don't like his buttons at all.
Absolutely there.
But the thing is, some of them are just plus as hell.
Sent in by Elvin Shadow to keep himself the only
And get naked for his burst. That's a good question. I don't even know.
Not looking quite gassed,
And this is
but
old Guilty Gear, so a lot of
definitely
here might have done that.
that reversed 3-0 in such a tough spot, but being able to close it out, not with such a sick burst bait, but with pretty much a perfect.
But yeah, that
on top of
elbow
that, just
annoying to deal with.
everything
Bro, that
just
shit's so
rolled
plus,
in just a
and the
masterful
pushback
game
isn't
play.
a lot, so you can get up to like 2 or like 3 standing mediums.
We saw both players
The Jinrai. Yeah, in Jinrai, yo, do you know his head, the second hit, the heavy version of it? Bro, I think we just called Nexus. Yeah, it's called Tiger Nexus. But bro, 2 of those options from the Nexus are safe. Even the heavy version is safe. Even though if you don't get like a true combo from it, he can still be plus on block.
After all that work,
Nexus and the XUS.
here's your reward, fighting one of the best players to ever do it. Give it up for your
Oh,
grand
or Jinrai.
finalist,
Oh,
Def versus Hota!
this is Jinrai. Like,
One legend down, one more to go. Def proving he has what it takes in that big takedown of Jacob Pat. Hoda, though, you mentioned like the last guard here, doing it for the old guard as well. It's going to be one hell of a match.
Gonna
Hoda
close the game real quick.
strong on winner's side of grand finals.
there you go.
Just one
I'm done
set,
for tonight.
3 games, crown your Frosty Faustings champion. Def needing that reset to be able to have a chance to bring Hota down to his level and try to seal the deal. A tall task no matter who you are, but this is how legends are
Is it
made.
bad?
Absolutely. This would be
Is it bad? I'm more stressed out playing SF6 than Marvel Rivals.
Win for Def, but that
What's
mountain
one more?
is tall. It's huge. It's not just winning a set, it's winning 2 sets back to back against one of the absolute goats of Legacy Guilty Gear. We are going to be in for one hell of a show here. We are getting ready. We are going to crown a champion at Frosty Fausting's 18.
And it's just Friday.
It's just Friday.
There's still
it's
It
day
runs
one.
stupid safe.
much
It's
more
combos,
guilty
it juggles,
here,
it
but
fucks you over
first of the
for days.
three,
Yep.
Big Brother Guilty Gear Acid Core
Like,
Plus
it did not
on.
look
We're
like you
down
had
to the
fun.
finale.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Gonna put the topper on this grand final.
Because if I make a
versus
mistake,
Death.
I'm cooked.
Let's rock!
And like, and that's the end of it. If I mess up in Marvel
Let's
Rivals,
go! That's what
I'm
talking
cooked, but
about.
I can make up
That
for
is how you
the
start
mistake.
Grand finals at the celebration of Guilty Gear. Deft
And
continuing to
there's
make
so much
burst
bullshit
like
in
it's his
Street Fighter
job.
6.
These throw techs, these clashes, these burst baits, both of these players playing at full steam right out the gate. The knockdowns there, the catch on the up back, little damage adding up, and the lead towards Deft to start things off.
Yeah, Deft getting a lot of mileage using that dash speed of Amelia, getting in, flipping the toes. We know Deft is warmed up. We just watched that set. Hota gonna try to get the legs out from under. Finally gets a nuke knockdown, but let's see. Catches with the anti-air, very nice. Gonna be big damage and a knockdown. Now, this is the secret weapon Amelia has in this matchup. Secret Garden is so good at dealing with nukes, but Hota, unfazed, unbothered, wins it all the way back, and Hota draws first blood in grand finals.
Yeah, big grab into just a combo.
It got so bad. I can't believe I actually crashed out.
Finds another big clean hit, hard knockdown. Doesn't quite work out. Lost a hairpin for it, but got at least some damage.
Yeah, no, Deft unfazed
Man, it's
right
so
now,
fun.
trying to
Wait,
run the
oh,
mix.
I forgot this is
So
playable in this game.
Hota's defense so
But it's just
high.
funny to see how
When it's
different
a
Milia
mix,
was in this
always
game. Like
nice.
this is young
Not able to
Milia.
convert, and the jump heavy connects. Hota with a big knockdown sets up the nuke, keeping it
This-
nice
this
and
is
simple
before
for
the hat.
Deft to move and run into the explosion. That guard bar is gripped, Bucko. The
Oh,
burst
caught
is baited,
the-
but not a punish.
Okay, dead angle, gets the hard knockdown there. Gonna air dash forward. Air dash, jump K. Scoring a knockdown, secret guarded, no escape, no burst.
Oh my God!
Yes, we can. One round apiece. Who will get this first game and set the pace?
Yeah, that is two bursts from Hota, and two of them baited. That is setting the precedent early in this grand finals. Nice delay on the anti-air, the chase down in the air. Gonna get the knockdown. No, a little too high for the forward
So
heavy. And now Hota
Yeah,
gets
the
the
lockers
corner,
are different
has
in this
the
game.
knockdown. Secret Garden, but the nuke hits, but Secret Garden
Like you
does
should
so
you should have seen
Now Hota gets the
Oh my
overhead. Gross. Absolutely
no I think
filthy
young
crossover.
Kai looks
Now,
similar, just look
wow. Fakes
alike
out the overhead into the throw.
to how he looked in Strive, but he just wore more clothing.
FRC in the
You're like, this
Hota
stance is so
really
goofy.
back
It's like his
shaking,
hands are in
but
the air
not
like
stirred. Man, game one
goofy.
in,
It's his old
way
fighting
to go,
stance.
but Deft,
Who
hell of a
else? Who
point.
else?
Not making it easy.
No, what Kai looked different in XR because he had longer hair. Yeah, I think he had longer hair in XR, not in this one.
Nukes, though, not enough invulnerability on that. And Hota right now in a commanding position to start game two. Deft has to get some momentum here. This is going to get out of control.
It's so hard. Michael Sword connect. You can only take one more solid hit. Secret Garden in. Finds something. Gets a whip. Gets a small punish, but no full combo. And a tough spot with the air-to-air. It's going to connect. Burst is still available for Hota. Not going to have to use it if they don't want to.
Ooh, nice air dash in from Deft, maintaining the corner. Hota has not tried to burst. Both of them have been baited so far. Maybe a little gun shy on it. Gets caught, but not enough of a conversion. Force break Dix holds down the corner. Long and is still trying to hold down the corner. But now Deft is out of meter. Gets the conversion, but nothing to do with it because his meter's been used up on the force breaks.
That's low key
And
on Queen Dizzy.
Yet
Fair.
again, unfazed, clutches
That's
it out,
fair.
takes the first round in game two.
Yeah, Deft try to be cute with it, going with the fake Secret Garden, but Hota going for the upshot.
A little bit interesting to see Justice come back, but it'll make zero sense though since she's just dead.
Holding a lead already there. Hairpin gone. There's a knockdown. A burst still available for Hota. Up
Oh my
backing,
God.
saving his life and challenging with the sweep.
Again, that active defense from Hota, blocking and no
Zoner rush down.
so good.
I mean, she does.
Open up,
Dizzy
and
plays like
again,
that in this
using
game
that
too.
massive throw
Yeah,
right
like
to
there are
Justice.
some games where I saw
He can
Dizzy
burst,
was
but he's
zoning
gonna
and
get baited, my
playing rushdown
friend.
at the same
And
time.
Just like that, Hota is on championship game here at Frosty Fausting's 18. Can Deft
Oh,
get
wow,
some
final-
momentum?
Game
Give us a
3.
grand final.
His
Let's
ass is
go.
shy
Get
though.
loud.
Yes, he is.
Get interested. Death trying to run this back, gets the knockdown and earns a
Burst.
All right, Secret Garden after getting knocked down, gets your pin back, gets the extension, and
I
now
just noticed.
he's gonna
I think
have to
Roman
hold
cancels are in this game
bad
too, isn't
moon.
it?
Everyone gets
Because they
blessed
got
at
the
least
burst, they got the
once.
tension, but I wonder if they also have
crowd
Roman
still in the corner,
cancels.
but Hoda getting to make some space, whiffs into the immediate super
What
on
the
the backside into a full combo. Daisuke, what were you thinking?
Absolutely brutal, but winger in return, but it doesn't kill. Silent Force in, Death trying to close it out. Get
Chip
around
damage,
on
chip
the
damage,
board.
no chip.
The defense is not enough at Hota.
That's some random horny
Death
shit.
gets
There
around
is.
on Hota in game 3.
Well, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Unblockable in the air, knockdown's good to the
Xrd though.
Gets the low in the extension, gonna take the burst out, but you're still trapped.
Yeah, don't forget about
in
Xrd.
jail with discs and
With how much they
hairpins.
changed the
Oh
character's
my.
looks. Bison, Milia, Jacko exists in that game.
Daring him to challenge. Doesn't get the conversion though. So close to getting a game on the board. The run-up throw.
Okay, can we finish our plate here? Get some good damage. One more.
The dude
minute.
playing Milia
Do
got
it!
cheated so hard. He
What a
did.
block.
He should.
Hoda ready, sets up to play. Lush Shaker gonna be too far. The counter not gonna work.
All right.
Two
We got a
S.
game.
Deft on the board. Second time they lose two
Got a game.
in a row to kick things off, and they find a way to get the breadstick to put themselves on the board. But it's still championship time for Hota needing one
Holy
game
crap.
to be the big winner.
Yeah, absolutely. I do like this adjustment. from
Holy
Death. He's
crap.
trying to play it max
It's
range mode.
this
Daring
game
Hota to try
definitely
and
looks
challenge
like it's a
him.
lot faster than
So
Strive.
good at denying that horizontal space. Tried to bring the Secret Garden back to get rid of the nuke, nothing doing. But take the throw after the Silent Force, and Hota gonna get big damage and a knockdown.
Oh, that air throw. Sword
Oh,
into the
what a
FRC.
grab.
Set up the big boom, dropping the heat as now Hoda tournament point. 1 round away. Overhead into knockdown. Michael Sword. Stay far away from me, lady. I don't want none of it, but she's right back in. It's Deft making a big damage play here.
All right, Secret Garden connects. Death starting the mix, but the up back does get Hota out of the first layer. Hota trying to wait, doesn't get the catch counter, and the burst is baited, but no punish for Death. And now gets over the Michael Sword, back in. God, the defense from Hota, this man is so good. Gets the
Some fast moments, but it's really character dependent. That's true. That's true.
One chance for a burst here.
Oh my God.
Deft runs up the explosion. The hairpin for a
Uh-oh.
combo.
Come back?
Gonna get me with a knockdown.
Oh,
FP
reset.
says
Oh.
The jump out, the conversion is looking good. Can we get enough to take us to a final round here? Deft almost made it
Not
happen.
Deft?
OTG, not enough.
Oh, it's just so close to getting us to a final game in this first set. Death not quite there. He gets the forward heavy. Death drawing us to final game of set one.
Wow.
Excuse me, final round of set.
Final round of game number 4. We still got a lot left, and let's see if Deft has that as well. Michael Sword for the knockdown, the up back from Hota is stuck in this corner here.
Dance will always be Yeah.
Be able to not complete it actually, but still find
Is that supposed to combo? It's like, why does it keep missing?
Starting to open up. We're changing the string.
Burst is ready.
Changing the mix-up. Death is getting
Oh!
hits now. He is actually getting through the defense.
Those
But
mid-screen
can he
combos
close
are
this
crazy.
out, push it to a final game. Catches with
Oh,
the kiss.
could that be it?
Big damage. No chance for
Wow.
Deft takes us to
Game 5.
with the
This
silent
Milia is really good.
dash in, air dash out.
Look
You
at
put
who
your
combo
right leg
got
in,
rest,
your
and the
leg
dude
down,
still lived.
the
Yeah.
pokey all over Hota.
And somehow,
Oh, well, yo,
back-to-back
making a comeback though.
best-of-5
He's making a
sets.
comeback.
Deft has gone down 0-2 only to run it back to the final game. Can he get a reset?
Good air grab.
Gets the air throw, gets a single JP on the end, not much there, but caught by the nuke.
Anti-air is good. Big handle coming out from Justice. I like this though. Put out that big secret guarding. Now you're stuck in this corner getting hit. And then the evasion with the backwards air dash.
Yeah, baits the burst, not able to get the punish afterwards though.
Ooh.
Ooh, the crouching heavy, that's gonna do a grip. Deft gets the burst, it's not baited, able to stave off some of that damage.
Wait,
and
can
now,
you control it, or does it automatically target the enemy?
Get started, but the nuke connects.
That
dead
ball
angle
thing.
with TP into Bad Moon. We have a hairpin available, but a great dead angle. But even better tech out.
And a jump in. It's going to be good. Disc is there. Michael Sword connects, so life lead for Hoda.
Yeah, big trade there in Hoda's favor. Gets room to operate. The Secret Garden not able to get in.
Uh-oh,
The last
that's it.
nuke is there, and Hota is going to convert. Hota on championship
I think she controls it?
point
Okay.
yet again.
All right, one more round away. Needs to seal it. Can't let the reset happen because Def going full steam ahead. Big trade on both sides, double knockdown, and a huge combo for Hota. Gonna get the side swap as well.
What the
Now
heck?
we're in the danger zone. No.
How
even better
is that
defense here
possible?
from
How
Def.
did you get the side swap there?
Able to escape the corner at a bit of a life deficit, but room to work. Rolls under the nuke, not caught by the Michael Sword. Silent Force connects, and the backdash. But
Are those
Secret
items
Garden
on the
comes
floor,
out, not a big
or is that
punish, though.
a bomb set up?
We're in the obstacle course, not a knockdown. A burst is available though, gets the double dash combo. There's the knockdown, put out the disc. You have meter for a dead angle, so you see Def playing outside of that range. Effectively finds the sweep, more damage in. Gets this full combo off the wall.
Stops it.
Jump D misses, the Michael Sword hits, and
That
that's it.
combo!
Your Frosty Fausting's champion.
He dropped it and died. He dropped that and died. Holy crap.
Pumping the fist.
Holy shit.
Across the world to finally get Japan back
This is
on the board.
like so much fun, but also super lame to fight against. Definitely.
Give it up for Hota.
Definitely. Bro, she has like the slow projectiles, but it actually has it's like a big explosion, bro. Just like that's hella damage. Well, that was a good set, though. He almost brought that back.
Massive heartbreak, but still, Deft all the way in losers, playing almost immaculately, making
What a game! Wow, some crazy set. This man won a major with the final boss of the game.
Absolutely incredible showing. The amount of
That is funny.
you need to do two sets like that back to back. Go down 0-2 to undisputably the favorite.
Our remote is ending up in that dude's face.
Run it back and nearly get that reset. Absolutely incredible showing from Death. And I have a feeling we will be seeing him in quite a few top 8s in the future.
Hey, that young gun has got a lot they can do here, and that's only fuel to the fire after all of this. But Hota from Japan with a mission for the win, flexing on him, the Justice Master with the dub, reigning supreme here, and can enjoy the rest of this weekend.
Not gonna lie, I tried out the game before. It is actually really interesting. Feels a lot different from Strive, kinda.
Coast to coast, got there the whole way.
I think
The defense
it's
on
interesting.
this man is unreal.
It's like it's a lot easier to do combos in this than in Strive. That's what I'm thinking.
It's absolutely
That's what I
absurd,
think.
but
I
it's
feel like the
fun.
combos are a lot easier in this than in Strive.
The challenge. We need to
Because
up
like
that.
in Strive you have like auto combos and stuff.
That is what
But
got him this championship.
playing this one, I think is what Accent Core or plus R. This is plus R. Yeah, that's a core plus R. There's like launchers, kinda. There's like launchers in this game where you just extend combos from it. It feels a little bit like quick 2x KO. That's what this game feels like.
Especially for anyone else who's traveled all this way.
And like, oof. If you tried out Baiken, Baiken's tough in this one, because Baiken is actually more of a defensive type character. Like you have to rely so much on Baiken's counters to do well. And in fact, I saw Baiken in top 48 in this, so it was interesting.
Frosty Fausting, but like you said, Hota coming over, and no question, the target was on his back from the word go, because that is a name. When I say a legend of the game, that is not an overstatement. Hota is one of the best to ever do it, and is a key component in having Shinjuku Sportsland be a haven for Plus R in Japan. If you are in Japan and you are an old school Guilty Gear fan, you owe it to yourself. Make some time. Head out to Shinjuku on Saturday night. Play Plus R with some of the best, and some of the best you've never seen ever outside of that country.
And with that, we're going to go to our award ceremony. Here's Tong.
All right. Let's give it up for your Plus R top 8 this evening. And coming in at 7th place, Digital Watches.
Yeah, that person full of energy.
Also
Yeah.
in 7th place, TJ Brown 329.
That person was full of energy. My
Your
God.
5th place, Frosty's own Elvin Shadow. Also in 5th place, Plus Dreamer. And in 4th, Sue.
Ooh, Zoo.
In 3rd place, Jacob Pat 84.
This man is tall. This man is tall.
Your runner-up this year, Death. And your Frosty Faustings Plus R champion, hailing from Japan, Hota.
Wait, is he the only Japanese player that hit top 8 in this game? Damn. I think he's the only Japanese player that hit top 8.
Congratulations to
It is.
Hota and all of top 8. All right, everybody. Give one more round of applause to Hota. Hota! All right, so that's all we got in terms of programming for, Grand Ball tonight. But we got the karaoke open, we got the bars open. Go have fun, go play casuals. We'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I just want to remind you that Plus R is usually only like $3 on Steam, and the netcodes are fantastic. So if you got me a sub, play Plus R! Good night, everybody. Have fun.
You heard the man. Play Plus R. What a wonderful Friday night it has been. On behalf of myself, Clage, Sammy Fish, Deeps, Black Snake, Lentini, and Brett, all of the amazing Plus R commentators this weekend. Thank you all for watching and enjoying this wonderful show with us. But there's still so much Frosty Faustings to go. Clage, any last words before we
What are
close
they
out this
doing?
Friday night?
I mean, you said it best, my friend. It is day one. There is so much left to do.
Probably on
this
Marvel
weekend.
Rivals.
But nonetheless, it is always an honor and a privilege to be up here on the stage with you, my friend, to call these amazing matches. Thank you for watching us this evening. Be with us all weekend. So much more Guilty Gear and plenty of other fighting games on the docket. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.
That should be it.
So, you just found out that you're ass at the game. And you need that big cash payout. But you're getting hit with a big sleep. Well, do I have a solution for you? Okazeme Coffee Light Attack Roast. Built for long sets, late night lab sessions, or tournament mornings with 8 a.m. pools. 1 cup sharpens your reactions, steadies your hands, and gets your brain back to frame perfect. So the next time life knocks you down, don't guess. Okazeme Coffee. Improve your wake up options.
That's funny. Rivals. Maybe. I just saw some friends on VC. I don't know what I was wondering what they were doing, but I can do a few games of Marvel Rivals. Street Fighter already messed me up. Already stressed me out. Well, it does. Alright. I'll just do a few games and call it a night. Because I don't think I'm doing anything early in the morning. Yeah, I think they're just done now, are they? I mean, what else is left? Let me see. Nope, they're done here. And I think this was also about to finish up.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Damn, that was quick.
Who needs four when you've got one like me? I'm actually the strongest one there is. But don't tell Hulk.
You're mine. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. We've got some pretty big competition on the other side of the
Make way!
Don't you worry that pretty little head, Pete. This here team is about to
Let's rumble!
You're a thief? Please don't tell me you steal music, too.
again, but ain't no pirate shit. He only take what deserved.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the heck? A full-on heal team? Alright, let's be doing this. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. Really? You.
You kidding? I feel fantastic.
Didn't work.
Better stop that vehicle! They've made it halfway! Stop them! Vortex field!
They stopped me?
I am ready to put on a show!
They ain't healing, are they? What the heck? I should not be dying.
Still a chance to stop them!
I thought they were just overextending for some reason.
A nice deep
The thing ain't going nowhere.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Never miss.
It missed me, really.
Better stop that vehicle! They've made it halfway! Stop them!
And we lost. Oh no, this is stuff for some reason.
It's the grand finale! You are nothing!
Idea.
A little help, please.
And they're leaving?
Ooh-wee, that hit the spot.
Can't get rid of me!
There's still a chance to stop them.
What the hell?
We better skedaddle.
Yeah.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Thing at work.
Just what we need.
I'm made of glass. Look out behind you. Be your best self. You are nothing!
Well, these guys choose not to heal me anymore.
This is a nice spot. I'll patch you up.
You kidding? I feel fantastic.
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Use my ult real quick.
See them? Right there.
Never miss.
I am ready to put on a show. It's now or never. Stop them. Better stop that vehicle. Don't give them another inch. It's the grand finale. Disappear. I like the cold. Careful over here. Love those light daggers. Dark Force push.
I'll patch you up.
You stop them in their tracks. Feel the pull. Needs some help.
Ow! Yeah, I'm in.
Enjoy the amplifier.
I like the cold.
Guys who just showed their stupid faces.
That's 3. We're finding our groove.
Your souls unite.
Oh. Not the best place for an alt, but okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. Accident.
He stopped them in their tracks. Hits the grand finale. You are nothing. Only 60 seconds left.
I'm trying to out-group me, really? About time.
Guess who just showed their stupid faces?
He stopped them in their tracks. Disappear.
Nice.
A nice deep freeze. Down to 30 seconds. Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Born again!
Final 10 seconds.
That's not the best spot to put him. Okay.
I am ready to put on a show. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Yeah, not the best place for an alt.
The cosmos heals you.
You can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Anyone stands in my way, they won't be standing much longer. Anyone stands in my way, they won't be standing much longer. I make this look good in any timeline.
Light guides me. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Goodbye for now. Even the Sorcerer Supreme cannot win this battle alone.
Then how about you and me make a little magic together? Eh, Chef?
I will gladly fight by your side, Remy. But nothing more.
That's all I meant. Ain't my fault my accent
The
makes
battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Don't want to lose this fight. Losing Rogue is what I'm most worried about.
The Oni here are even more hideous than the ones on the
It seems we have company.
Even better than my mutant power.
Hey, hitting real hard.
Do it. Silly, bro.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
I want your soul. We earned this.
He's focused on me. Sport.
The area's almost yours.
Damn it, never fall! Here they are now. Let's do this.
Damn it. It was the Mega Marvel Arts to this. All right. Need help? Because, I can't make one with you for a video or something. Go on.
Talk to the claws.
Bro, why out of nowhere, bro? Why am I making a tier list so much? I'll share it in the server. All right, man.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
So the reason why I want to make a tier list.
You look at
There.
me as if you know me.
In my timeline, you are one of the greatest warriors our nation has ever known.
I've been seeking others like me.
And once we are done here, I will gladly take you to them, my dear. Krakoa would be delighted.
The battle starts in 5,
Ugh.
4,
Not the way it will be
2,
heated because
1.
it takes a little bit different. Yeah,
All you need to do
maybe.
is capture the mission area. Got it?
Our foes have found us.
Got eyes on one of them. Kill that.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
Damn it. Could get sending me madness in it. Yeah. And Ronan. We should get Ronan in here too, because he's also like a really good Marvel Rivals player.
We captured the mission area.
Denizens of the deep.
Ah, here they are now.
They hit real hard. Insignificant gnats. As always, mon frere Logan. No time for a fade-o-do. We still got work to do. Maybe cars just ain't your game.
Wolverine don't go down that easy.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Damn it, never falls! Coming at you.
Damn it! I should have killed him. I was able to get both of them at the same time, yet they didn't die.
They've almost got it!
Gambit's getting mighty close.
Control seized! I am ready to put on a show! Half of the mission area. Keep going. We are undefeatable!
Ow! Triple support is so dumb. Where did the more come from? Oh, there it is.
Double KO!
Here they come now.
Even better than my mutant power.
We don't have any ults left. We don't have an ult left, that's bad. Only got one.
Remind me to keep my distance, Eric.
What a game.
Another epic victory! Big win!
We did it. We dealt with triple support. We couldn't deal with triple support. What a day. That's reminds you, you were like 1 to 3 points away from ranking up. Oof, that's just unfortunate. Next time you play, you're gonna lose. On me, you lost your next. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh my god, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Wait, they just killed you, bro. That is just crazy.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I guess I'm healing. Alright. Oh, there's a hook dagger. So who else can I really heal then? Let's go Susan.
I'm not the type who fades quietly into the background.
Worst part is your team was winning and then this fell apart. Oh, that just sucks. That just sucks. Bad, unfortunate, bruh.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
In the timeline where I come from, I was often hired to deal.
Tank was going in by himself, supports getting died, no help, DPS not doing shit. Oof. Painful. That is very painful.
And all I want is to return home.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. to stop them from securing the mission area.
Doom is a powerful magic adept. I expect we will face each other again.
Feeling fantastic.
I am strengthened.
Clear the way! Pick up your items! Eerily quiet. A little help, please. I've got you covered.
That sniper is not going to bother us again. Ah, that's better.
Feel the pull! Clear the way! Much better. One last round. Get ready. Here come the bad guys. I'll get you next. Psionic first. Force burst.
Moon Knight.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
Moon Knight's Widow and Lord Psylocke. Okay. Fuck, that failed miserably. That failed miserably.
You need to stop that vehicle in
That would have been. I could do that actually. Oh.
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
Oh, didn't her for damage or is just her healing and the shield? I could do that.
The world.
Oh, everybody's dead. Shit.
Better stop that vehicle. I've got your back. Destroy the
And a sniper. Oh my god.
Thought you wouldn't see me again? Over here, I can heal you. I am barely harmed. A little help, please. Disappear! Force burst. Psionic surge.
Why is it coming to the bubble? Oh my god.
They can't monitor what they can't see. I'll get you next time. They've made it halfway! Stop them!
Why?
Feeling
Still.
fantastic.
I am strengthened for
Wait. God.
Wouldn't see me again? There's still a chance to stop them.
will be destroyed.
A feast for my crows! I bring hell down on them.
Feel the pull.
I-
Yes!
I am strengthened for battle.
Farewell.
You stop them in their tracks.
Here they come now. Our foe is here. What's different?
Pick up your toys, Moon. Force burst. Psionic burst.
They're working.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them. Plasma!
They're behind you. Mind the
Better
keep fighting until we can't fight anymore.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody just dying. Left and right. I'll deal with the sniper. Because no one's going to.
I'll patch you up.
An opportunity for combat.
Where is she?
That's the boost I needed. Shooter! Let's dance! Stand down!
I'm taking care.
It's now or never. Stop them.
Oh. I can't keep pushing. Come on.
I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Us against the world.
Sorry, soldier. America never must find that sniper.
Watch me soar.
Shine with me.
You stop them in their tracks.
I have disposed of the sniper.
That's the boost I needed.
I hate us. Hela is never ended. Just guide me. Watch out. Behind you. Opportunity for combat.
Destroy these onks where you find them.
I have spied a sniper. Hunter.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Disappear.
Sorry, soldier. I'll patch you up. I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Take a look behind me.
Shooter! I've neutralized the shooter.
Holy crap. Team's getting cooked.
These come in real handy. A mystical artifact of some sort. The moon haunts you! Just in the nick of time.
Take a look behind.
What's that sniper?
And I'll destroy it.
Up there? Okay.
That flarkin' hurt.
One.
Sorry, soldier.
The troublesome sniper is dispatched.
Only 60 seconds left. You stop them in their tracks.
That's the boost I needed. We've got a sniper.
Down to 30 seconds.
Beware, behind you.
Double KO. That's 3.
Like move that projectile to their side? Oh, that's hilarious.
Seconds.
Take this. I've neutralized the shooter. I'll be ship-shape in no time.
Nice projectile to Psylocke. Oh my. That was painful. But yeah, on ad, hang on, I'll show you the replay. It was hilarious. I'll show you the replay before I end the stream. It was in the last few seconds of the game, and I think I killed their Salak with Moon Knight's weapon. History. It was hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, that was quick. You made that tier list. Somewhere on here.
That's 3.
God.
The final 10 seconds.
Oh, let's go back here. There we go. That was that Moon Knight's weapon that shot, or was that actually Silas's own primary fire? Because like, how did that happen? Is there like a slow mo in this? Somebody's like, there's like a way to slow mo this. Let's see. So. That was Moon Knight. Yeah, that shit. That shit. Oh no, hold on. I think that's size. That's outside. Outside. I think. Hang on. Decrease camera speed. That's camera speed. Linear speed up camera. Pan. Wind. To bird eyes view. That maybe it was Psylocke, but it's in the bottom left. Ah, that's right. I always forget how these things work. If I can move this thing.
Double KO.
Multiple targets down. That's the boost I needed.
That's 3.
Yeah, I think I affected both of them, but that was hilarious how I got that kill. Any kill with Cap's reflect is hilarious. Oh, I love Flame Cap. But I'm gonna call it a night here, man. Why did I choose to play Street Fighter 6 again? That game really stressed me out. I think I need to get used to playing the game again. That's just what it is. I took a break from the game for so long. I should not expect myself to have to hit high master again after taking such a long ass break. So, but oh yeah, I'll check out your tier list. All right, this is the tier list, right? So, what do you put Deadpool at the bed? Only Namor second, only this high because of team ups plus C is mad annoying. Fuck ass niggas break the game, but if you suck, he is worthless. Okay. Bucky. Hello, Loki. Yeah, okay, I think that's kind of accurate. Moon Knight thing, Emma, Groot, and Phoenix, Iron Man. Wow, Iron Man pretty high up there. Strange, Rogue, Punisher, Squirrel Girl, Angela, Magic, Thor, Fantastic, Star-Lord, Penny. Okay. Is this like based on like what your opinion? This is your opinion, right? This is not based like it feels like high level play. I'll never touch Street Fighter again unless a dope ass character shows up or something cool happens. Fair. Ultron's a throw pick. Pickle monster or god. Gotcha. Okay. I mean, I don't really. Yeah, I heard some things I would argue about. But like, well, I don't know if Deadpool. I would consider Deadpool the best character in the game right now. I mean, yeah, he's good, but it's like there are some downsides. Because of course, one big thing about Deadpool is like he doesn't have any of that CC immune. Of course, he has the picture, but it's not necessary. His tank pulled bubble is kind of ass. Iron Man, no, I only put Iron Man that high because it has to be countered. Oh yeah, I mean lockers in this game has to be countered. Even Spider-Man. The more pretty much just beat Spider-Man. More people need to understand how to beat Spider-Man. Thing is, so many characters now counter Spider-Man. I don't think Spider-Man would be that high up. The bull is just Deadpool. Mixed feeling about him. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Start at the time. Why did you put Blade in C tier? But I guess the buffs were good. And why you put Daredevil so low? I thought Daredevil's still good in the game. How bad were his nerfs? Or did DD even get nerfed? I thought you put DD so low. Let's see. Penny, I guess she's okay. Well, if people know how to deal with her nest, like her nest shouldn't be too difficult to deal with, unless you're just not focusing on them at all. Support pool is kind of dumb. Tank pool seems pretty good in DPS pools. Right? That's true. So the support pool is the best pool, but the thing is, I don't know how his ult, the final exam ult, is tough to land sometimes because the fact that they land 7 skills in order to get the jackpot. That's the one cool thing about it's a jackpot for that support pool because it gives people so much health back and like extra health, but it's just tough landing it. But you'll see Deadpool's like go for just skill issue. DD's low because you don't see him do well anymore, and I feel he's easy to counter. That's kind of true. Like similar to Iron Fist. I can kind of see it. Yeah, this is an all right tier list. Of course, there'll be some stuff I will argue about. What's that? I'm just trying to put Hawkeye so high up because we have a. I'm actually surprised about why Hawkeye's so high. Like, yeah, he one shots, but the fact that Lockers can just catch him. Blade buffs are good, but healing nerf, yeah, it's bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little confused with the Hawkeye, but yeah, I get he's annoying to deal with, but just play a diver and then you pretty much just win. You just gotta pray that your whole team goes dive. Breaks the game. If you suck, he's worth it. Hawkeye can't be caught slacking. You can dive him, but he does still have to get out of jail cards plus one shot. Most supports and they're all. That is true. That is true. He can do that. That's really good. I say, yeah, I think this is a good tier list. That's all right. The price was fantastic in B tier. I thought you put lower than that. This man is slow. Primary fire is slow. I mean, he can get his armor quick, but it's like I don't know if I'll put him in B tier. I'll put him a little bit lower, like around C. Really good triple support. Solid portion of B tier that I just don't know what to do with. You know, that is fair. And I'm gonna be honest, I'll put Punisher all the way up in S because you can actually do so much shit with Punisher, it's ridiculous. Because I've learned that people who play Punisher are sometimes crazy with him. Because not only they'll just play back, play back and like protect the back line, this man, you can actually choose to flank with him as well. You go for me? I appreciate it, man. But like Punisher can be stupid if with the right hands. Shotgun does so much damage. Zip line's really good. A decent escape option. And yeah, you can just destroy flyers too. Does it one shot? Well, like it takes 2 shots. Let me see. I don't think it'll one shots.
I'll fight this war against crime until I fall.
Hostiles up front. Down and out.
Mostly 2 shots. There you get in the right spot. Oh. Hold on.
That's 3.
Maybe it does?
Wow, 4 in a row.
Yeah, what is that spot here?
5. That's amazing.
New entry in the war journal.
Let me see. Not here. Right here. Okay, so you aim like around the chest here.
That's 3. Wow, 4 in a row.
Hostiles up front.
Yeah, it does one shot. Right.
Entry in the war.
That's 3.
3's a start.
Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing. 6 in a row. Way to go.
I am Groot.
Like why? Like as his character or how he plays?
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Man, not gonna lie, I do want to try out the Why is that here? Are they supposed to do something?
Hey, mind if I join you, pal? See, I'm fucking helpful.
And I'll should use a way to make him sit down a beacon or something.
Some of my best friends are crooks and villains.
What the hell are you doing?
It's you and me again, old buddy.
Yeah, I wish we could do something. Oh well. Wait, I think that's a good tier list, man. But I'll put in my thoughts in the Discord later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll stream again next week. I will go try and finish up a video this weekend, hopefully. So stay tuned, make sure to subscribe, follow. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good night.